Hello, Flabbers! Hello! Hi, hello, welcome back, hello. Say hi, welcome back, Rebbi. Oh my god, it's Rebbi Rompin. I haven't seen Rebbi Rompin in like 2 weeks, which is practically an entire lifetime. Weepy dude, thank you for being cat for 6 whole months. Thank you. It feels weird to say that again, even though it's only been like 2 weeks. It hasn't been that long. Rebbi, did you hear that Rebbi Rompin is back? What? No way. No way. Yeah, let's come on over here. Hello. Yeah, I put a lot of effort into decorating. You know, did you guys know it's October, which means it's Halloween soon? Yeah, I put a lot of effort into decorating. Did you guys have fun while I was gone? I hope you had fun while I was gone. Awesome. And since it's spooky month, it's Halloween month, I put together a costume. That's why I'm hiding. I'm not ready to show it yet. Yeah. Hi! Hello! I feel kind of nervous, sorry. I feel like it's, you know, it's only been 2 weeks, but it feels like it's been longer than that. I feel kind of out of practice. I haven't done this in a hot minute now. It's great to have you back. Thank you. Yeah, it's great to be back. It's nice to see you guys. Hi. Hope you're having a great Friday. Yeah, today's Friday, isn't it? Yeah, Friday. Alexis, thank you for being careful for 6 months. Thank you.
My favorite streamer is back. You were gone so long, I thought I was gonna forget your name. I didn't though, of course. I love you, Rigatoni Romboy.
Rigatoni Romboy! No! Oh my god, wait, there's so many messages coming through. I was gonna show you guys my costume. Oh god, I'm kicking my desk. Sorry. There's so much going on right now. Snuffer, thank you for the $5. Also, Alexis, thank you again, Tadpool. Happy Halloween, Rebbi. Happy Halloween! Spooky month. Yeah. I think I came up with the best costume, which I'll show you guys in just a second. Notorious, thank you for being Tadpool for 6 whole months. Welcome back, Rebbi. Missed you. I missed all you guys. Missed my followers. I actually was starting to like miss streaming and talking with you guys. It's been so long. I think this ended up being longer than my other trips. It feels like it's been 8. Yeah. Boo, thank you for being Tadpool for 6 whole months. Sometimes feel like I can still hear her voice. Well, you can. Okay, I had to make sure I unmuted my mic so you actually could. Yeah, you can. Oh no, now you. You're just kidding. I'm okay, thank you for being Tadpool for 6 months. Welcome back, Rebbi. Thank you. And thank you for being Tadpool for 3 months. Hi, I'm Miss Rompin. Welcome back. Thank you, everybody. Stop sending members messages. I need to show you my costume. No! Stop it! Thank you for being out for Tadpool for 6 whole months. I miss you. Don't tell anyone I said that's a secret. Oh crap! I just read it out loud in front of everybody. Sorry, man. And Alpharius, thank you for being Tadpool for 6 whole months. The frog is back. Yeah. Guess who's back? We're back again. Rebbi's back. Oh my god! Okay. I'm going to read those in a minute then. I'm going to read those after I show you guys my costume. Yeah, are you guys ready? Keep delaying the costume reveal, guys. No! I put a lot of work this morning into my costume. Now you're making it so I can't see it. You guys just want to listen to my voice talking in my room with nothing else on the screen? Is that what you want? No! We gotta hit the watch time first. What do you mean? Now it's been almost 10 minutes and I've still not even been on the screen. The anticipation. She has no costume. She's learned how to turn invisible, guys. Oh, that's what my costume is. You figured it out. It's the Invisible Man. I went as the Invisible Man for Halloween this year. Yeah, have you guys seen that movie? I've seen the modern remade version. Very good. Very good. I've not seen the other one. Okay, honestly, thank you for having for 6 months. OMG, 6 months. Welcome back, Webbook. Yeah, it has been 6 months. What the heck? That's crazy. Candy, thank you for being chat. For dual months. Hi, welcome back. Thank you. And Ziazi, thank you for being chat for 6 whole months. Does not send a Medboost message. Well, you think you're so smart. Hi, Tommy! I miss Rebbi. It's like I can still hear her voice. Stop sending Medboost messages! Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do my costume video. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Personally, I think it's the best costume idea that I could have come up with. Are you guys ready? Are you ready? Yeah. Cool ghost costume. It's like I can see right through you. Oh my god! I'll be sure to haunt you forever. For like 5 minutes now. Well, now I'm nervous. I wasn't gonna delay it this long. Now I'm nervous. Now I'm nervous. Okay. I'm just gonna show it. I'm just gonna show it up. Okay. Whoa! What's that? Oh my god! Who could that be? Is that who I think it is? Oh no way! Capo! What the fuck? Oh my god, it's Tio Tompi! Whoa, like a few months ahead of schedule. Oh, whoever would have guessed that! Surprise! It's Tio Tompi. I went as Tio Tompi for Halloween. Why am I so nervous about this? It's like I'm doing a real outfit reveal or something. I spent forever putting this together this morning. I was like, oh my god, I got the best costume idea. She linked the 2.0 early. Oh, yep, this is it. Wow, I got it so fast the artist hasn't even started on it yet. And you guys... What do you think? What do you think? What do you guys think? This is the best idea you've ever seen ever, or what? Chili Thomas! Oh my god, I'm gonna be so excited when Christmas comes around. Wait a second, something doesn't seem right about Rebbi. Yeah, Rebbi's dead. It's chill time now. Rick, thank you for being off the tap for 6 months. Oh hey, I remember that dinosaur. I wonder whatever happened to her. Oh, she died, but it's okay. It's just a flesh wound. She'll be back. Yeah. You guys, wait, you were going to see the rest of it? Hang on. Okay, it's a little scuffed, and also maybe a little bit high up right there at that point. Don't pay too much attention to that. But like, look how good the rest of it looks. Like, this actually doesn't look that bad. I wish the hips was a little bit more covered, but other than that, it actually doesn't look
Tio
that bad.
Chompy is my Oshi and I will be informing her of this blatant copyright infringement.
Wait, copyright? No! Don't get me sued for impersonation. This is my costume, and I live in America, where this is free speech. Yo, Team Tio. No, it's not Team Tio.
Rebbi,
No.
were you bitten by dinosaur Dracula?
I don't know, maybe. Wait, what kind of dinosaur would dinosaur Dracula be? I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to think of something like cool. Something that makes sense. I don't know enough of dinosaur lore though to know for sure or not. We thought they could be in trouble for so much. Welcome back to Rebbi. Hope trip was fun. It was a lot of fun. I did so many things. Oh my god. Also, did you guys see? Oh god, wait. Let me adjust my phone a little bit. There we go. Okay. Did you guys see? Oh my god, like Chio posted about going to a dinosaur town. Did you see that? Well, the dinosaur town was so cool. Yeah, there's a town in the US called Dinosaur, and I went to Dinosaur. Yeah. I think Dinosaur, it's like right on the Utah-Colorado border. So like Dinosaur is like the Colorado side, but like there's this big area that's in called like Dinosaur Diamond, and the Dinosaur Diamond area extends into Utah. So like, my mini fridge is making noise. Hello, mini fridge. I haven't heard that in a hot minute. I've been gone for 2 weeks. Yeah. And it extends into the Utah area too. And then there's like more dinosaurs over there. Like the dinosaur part in Colorado is like very small town, very small, empty, little tiny town. That's pretty cute. And all the roads are named after dinosaurs. So there was like a Tyrannosaurus Rex Street. Yeah, Tyrannosaurus Street. And there was one. How do you say it? It's like the Dilophosaurus. I forget how to say it. Thanks, thank you for the $5 super bus. I'm so behind on chat now. You guys got so crazy excited as soon as I showed up my costume. I can't speak. You look amazing, Rebbi. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Also, can I just say how cute my eyes are right now? Chio! Oh my god, Chio Tommy! Hi Noli, thank you for the $10 super. Oh, Rebbi back. Horns, bullfrog, nice. Yep, I am a bullfrog. I'm definitely not a dinosaur of any kind, just a bullfrog. Have you had fun? I got some nice stuff, Froggy. Oh my god, I did. I saw so many things. I wish I had like pictures. I mean, I did take a lot of pictures of stuff, but they're on my phone, not on my PC. Bleh. But I wish I took some more pictures of like my souvenirs and stuff, because like I got a couple other things. Oh my god. Okay, so I made this stop on the way there. Where was this? I can't remember exactly where it was.
Dinosaur, Colorado is nothing compared to Surprise, Arizona. I tell you what's out there, but that goes against the whole point.
Surprise, Arizona, is that really a real place? Is that really a real place? Whoa. Well, now I gotta go to Surprise, Arizona and find out what the surprise is. Oh, wait. What state is Deadwood in again? Because I went there right after staying there. What state was that again? I can't remember. I stayed in Deadwood on my way there. I can't remember what state that's in. No, it's not Texas. It's like a more northern state. South Dakota? Yeah, okay, it was South Dakota. Yeah. There's like this cave that I got to go to. It's called Wonderland Cave. And I went there. And they had a gift shop, and like the cave was really cool. Well, it was cool, like it was impressive, and then it was cool, like it was like actually cool, because it's a cave, and I got to go underground, and it was cool. And they said that there were bats in there, but I didn't see any bats, so I was really sad. I wanted to see the bat. But that was really cool. And in the gift shop, I was looking at like knives, because they had knives. And like I have a knife and sword collection, if you guys didn't know. I have a knife and sword collection. I was looking at the knives, and the guy was like, I asked like how much it was. I was thinking it was gonna be like 200 some bucks, because there was like a smaller, less detailed one that was like 125. So I was like, okay, that's what I'm looking at. It's a little bit bigger, it's a little bit more coins. Ornate? I think is that the right word? It's a little more ornate. Yeah. So it's probably like $200. But he said like, no, that one's also $125. But, you know, as I said, I was gonna think about it, and he was like, but, I'll maybe knock $25 off and make it $100 for you if you think about it hard enough. So I was like, wow, that's such a great deal. So I got a new knife. I got a new knife for $100. Yeah. 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 Did you visit Devil's Tower or Mount Rushmore? I did go to Mount Rushmore, yeah. Which, I've been there before, but, like, a long time ago, so I didn't remember a lot of it. It was okay. I feel like it's kind of boring. I went there right after looking at the Crazy Horse Monument, too, because they're really close together. Yeah. As a telephone, they give me tablet for 6 months. Sorry, I went on my yap. I like totally missed it. Wait, let me back up a bit so you guys can see more of my costume. Hey, Chomp. Yeah, Chomp. Ross, thank you for finding the super. Yeah, you're back. I'm back. Yeah. Kind of fun that it's close to the end of the week, too. We won't be too long without a schedule. I'll be able to make it soon. And I will too, thank you for the gift. Thank you. Yeah, sword collection. She's actually a 12-year-old boy. Excuse me. How many 12-year-old boys are collecting swords? I felt like that was a very mature, very mature sort of collection. I thought so. I don't know. Is it common for 12-year-old boys to collect knives and swords? I feel like when I was 12, my parents would have said, no, you cannot have knives and swords. Those are too dangerous. Yeah, Rebbi, pretty common. What? I didn't know any boys that had swords when I was 12. Well, I also didn't really know many boys at all when I was 12. I didn't know many children. I was kind of a hobo. Wait, hobo is like homeless person. No. I'm thinking of like hermit, not hobo, hermit. I've never been a hobo before. Yeah. Butterfly Nightshade can win. Oh god, I think I'd be scared of like cutting my finger off. There was one time I cut my finger when I was closing a pocket knife. Cause I went to like swing the blade closed. Except I had my thumb on the wrong side. So it closed and then I was like, ow! Thankfully it was not that bad. It only drew a little bit of blood and it healed up fine on its own. But I don't trust myself with a butterfly knife. Hi, Rebbi, did you get a new haircut? I don't know. What do you think? Is something different? Is something different about me? Do I look different today? Hi, Debbie. I mean, Chia. Who is Debbie? Wow, first I'm Rebecca and now I'm Debbie. What even is this? At 12, you should have the incomes to collect sword-shaped sticks. I thought it said ticks for a second, and I was like, people out here finding ticks that are shaped like swords? Excuse me, ticks? I was so scared of ticks, but by the way, when I went home to see my family, we went on like a walk on like some trails, and I was like, oh god, what if there's ticks? I don't really go outside that much anymore, and I don't go around the woods that often. I don't have to worry about ticks. But then we went back there. I went back there, and then now there might be ticks. Yeah, I autocorrect my worst enemy. It's okay. You know how many times Chio gets autocorrected to Chip? Chip Chompy. It's even hit me a couple of times when I'm trying to talk about Chio. My phone's like, oh, you meant chip, like a potato chip. No, I did not. Yeah. Ticks or chicks? Ticks with the T. Well, I don't have to worry about running into chicks, boy. The chicks would be very cute. Yeah. Oh, wait, do you guys want to see, like, the full body of my costume? Here we go. Sorry, it's, like, really disorganized. I just remembered. Oh my god, look how cute. Yeah. It's me in my costume, me in my Cheeto costume. I'm obsessed with how good the legs look. I'm obsessed. Look how good the legs look. I thought the legs would look kind of bad with the shoes and stuff. Because the shoes are kind of comically big, but they actually don't look that bad. I think they look pretty good. I just kind of ignore that the shoes are kind of honking humongo huge, but they kind of fit on my legs really great. Yeah. Yo, Rompin reaching at the autocorrect. Yo, my autocorrect has been so bad. Sometimes it just adds entirely different words into my sentence.
OMG, it's Jebediah Johnson.
What? No! Jebediah Johnson! That's a boy's name! I can't be Jebediah. My penis isn't big enough. It's not big enough to be counted as a boy. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, did you guys see? I even have the tail. Do you guys see it? Do you guys see it? I even have the tail. Yeah! And happy Halloween! I win this Cheeto Chompy! Yeah! Thank you! I'm very happy about that. I'm very, very proud. What? I talk more thinking for the brother super. Abby, don't want to dogs. Are you Cheeto? I am. I'm not Rebbi today. My name's Cheeto Chompy. Yeah. Isn't it the best costume ever? Isn't it? Isn't it? Yeah. You have two tails now? No. See, I only have the one. I only have one tail. You see it? Just one. Just one. Just the one tail. That's it. That's it. That's it. Cause I'm a dinosaurs don't have two tails. Silly. They don't. See, I'm looking a little different this year. A bit more frog-like than usual. But I don't know what you mean by that. I don't know what you mean. But see how pretty my eyes are though? Look how pretty. Wow. Yeah, I even got colored contacts for the costume. I'm so pretty. I'm so pretty. I'm gonna get close and stare into your eyes. Thank you. Hello. Hey, look, Mooch. Isn't it so pretty? Oh. Sorry, I'm still kind of nervous. Whenever I get really nervous, my head just kind of goes blank. I hate it. I wish I was one of those people who couldn't stop yapping when they get nervous instead, but instead I'm one of those people where like, you get so nervous? What do I say? It's the worst. Hi, Andrew, thank you for a $2 super. Rebbi Thompson. Not Rebbi. No! Gio, your leg! Oh, I'm alive, it's me, I'm Gio Tromping. Plus, you know, maybe this will also build hype for the TV. Hi guys, if you're not following Cheeto Chompy on Twitter and on YouTube, then go follow and check out Cheeto Chompy. Yeah. I'm so nervous. It's okay. We all get nervous at times. This is true. I was gonna be a little nervous anyway because I haven't streamed for a hot minute. But then
money for
there goes Saw. Oh my God! It's the return of Dogosaur. I thought he died. Wow! Thank you for the TV. Hi, chat. Hi, Tito. Hi, Patrick. Thank you, Loco. Thank you. Hi, did you miss me? Do you like my costume? I literally had the idea like this morning. Like, I was thinking like, oh, it's October now. It's Halloween. I should like get a costume put together. And I was like, what do I want to be? I don't know. I have this like Jiangxi costume that I bought from one of my friends, and it's like cute, but like, you know, it comes with a rental body that only has like bigger boobs. So I was like, I mean, maybe I could comedically slap on humongo hongo titties for the entirety of October. But then I thought like, well, I think all my fraddles, pod chunks. Cause I'm cheer today, yeah. I think, I don't know, they like that I'm small, they like that I'm flat. They'd probably be disgusted after like a month of big boobs. So, instead of that, then I was like, okay, maybe I could be a ghost. I had the idea to go as a paper bag. I was gonna put a paper bag on my head and be like, I'm a paper bag. But then that covers my face. And you can't see my face. You can't see any facial changes. You can't see when I stick out my tongue at you because you're being too silly. Yeah. And then finally it hit me. What if I win this Team Chompy? And I was like, wait, that's the best idea ever. And then I put together my costume this morning. Now I'm gonna be Cheer Chompy all month. For Halloween, for October, for Spooky Month. Yeah! No, thank you for the $10 super. So if you're a Dino Frog now, are you Beelzebufo, the giant dinosaur eating frog? I think I've heard of that. Maybe. I don't know. But Tio is not a frog. Tio's just a dinosaur. So I'm just a dinosaur today. So I guess not. Also, huh? Hey, Rebbi, guess what? In January, I'm going to dissect a human. How do you pronounce it? Is it cadaver? A body. Well, it's part of a group touring UK universities giving medical students a chance to work hands-on with the human body. Okay, I'm glad that you said medical students in there, because at first I read, I get to dissect. Part of group touring UK. I'm like, huh? There's a tour group in the UK that offers tourists the chance to dissect bodies. And being specifically for medical students makes a lot more sense. For a second, I was eyeing that there. I was a little confused. Oh, my lovely, what the heck am I miss? Hi, Sonny. Just talking about what my costume could have been, you know. That trip to dinosaur really left an impact, huh? You know, you're probably joking, but honestly, it actually kind of did. Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys that I have seen so many dinosaur things on this trip. Like, even before I went to dinosaur, I saw so many dinosaurs on this trip. I passed so many Sinclair gas stations that have dinosaurs. I saw billboards that occasionally had dinosaurs. I saw signs for dinosaur attractions. I saw just cartoon dinosaurs on like certain shops and stuff. I saw so many dinosaurs, and that was all before I went to Dinosaur, Colorado. So, who it's a sign. That's how I was feeling. That's how I was feeling. Especially because the new Chio model, the artist is supposed to start on it like very soon. Very soon. They said mid-October. That's in like less than a week. I've been checking my email every day for the confirmation that it's getting started. And I haven't seen anything yet, but it's also not mid-October yet. It's like early to mid-October. So, like in a week, in the next week and a half, it should be started. I'm so excited. I've been like so excited. It really does feel like a sign. And then, oh, and also, I stopped at this town. Was this also South Dakota? I can't remember. It's this town called 1880 Town. And it's this entire little town that's like buildings from 1880. And I guess apparently they're like actually authentic. They like physically picked up and moved the buildings from different locations to be there. Now they have like basically a small western town's equivalent of like buildings. They even have like a full-size saloon that you could walk into. That was my favorite part. I got to walk into the saloon. I also forgot to take pictures, so I don't have pictures. I don't have pictures. But it was really cool. And that's where I bought my dinosaur plushie. Like they had like a bunch of stuff in the gift shop, and I saw the little like brontosaurus plushie, and I was like, he's cute. I want him, so I bought him. Yeah, but oh my god, that dinosaur gave me the most awkward experience when I got to Dinosaur Town. It was the worst. It was the worst. So I got that dinosaur plushie in 1880 Town. It was on my way to see my family still. So stopping at Dinosaur was like on the way back. I did not have time to take off the tag. I didn't think about it. Whatever. Anyway, I go into Dinosaur and I'm like taking my dinosaur around. I took pictures. I posted them on Chio Twitter. You can go check it out if you haven't. And I was just kind of carrying him around town, having a good time. I was feeling like a tiny autistic child in the middle of dinosaur paradise, squealing out all the dinosaur things. And then I stopped by the gift shop. There was a little gift shop there, like run by like this little old lady. Really, really cute, quaint little gift shop. And I walked in there with my plushie, only to see after I'd been in there for a minute, they had plushies. They were the exact same brand as my plushie. And one of them looked very similar to my plushie, and I immediately was just like, oh no. And like I hadn't taken the tag off of my plushie yet. Oh no! My mom always told me when I was little, don't take toys into the shops. They might have something similar and might think you're stealing it. Well, this is the one time that was ever actually a concern of mine. So I don't know, look suspicious. I didn't have a bag. I didn't bring my bag into the store. I just bought like my wallet and like my plushie. But I wouldn't have wanted to like stash it in my bag or like just walk out with it. I'm like, what do you do here? What do you do when this happens? Cause I don't want to look suspicious. If you stuff it in your bag, you look suspicious. If you run out the door with it, you look suspicious. So what I ended up doing was I just carried it with me while I looked around the store. And I picked up a couple other things to buy, and they had some food there too, so I ordered a sandwich. And I paid for everything. And the lady asked me, like, what about that one you're holding? Which is the one from 1880 Town. And I was just like... I'm not good when I start panicking. I was like very nervous. I was like, I bought this like at a different store outside, like 1880 town in South Dakota. I didn't realize that there were really similar plushies in here. She looked kind of like a little skeptical, but she didn't say anything about it. And she gave me my sandwich, and she was like really nice to me. So maybe she believed me. But I felt so bad about it for the rest of the day. Like, I hope this poor old little lady didn't think I was robbing her store, stealing this Brontosaurus plushie. This girl's a thief, but I can't prove it. Well, actually, I could have. I didn't think about it in the moment. But those photos that I took, that I posted on Twitter, I took them before I went into the shop. And I don't know if she was paying enough attention, but I did not set foot outside that shop. Like between me walking in and that interaction, I had not gone back outside at all. So if she was paying enough attention, I could have said like, look, I have these photos that I took. I have not set foot outside the shop since I came in. And I already have these photos with this dinosaur plush, proving that it's not from the store. But I didn't think about that until way after the fact. You know, it's like when somebody insults you and you only think of a good roast like 6 months later. It's the worst. It's the worst. I know the price is different. I don't know. If I can be totally honest, there was a small part of me that was considering paying for it again just to avoid looking like a thief. But I don't know if her gun, if her like scanner gun, did she have one? Actually, I wasn't paying enough attention. Stores normally have the scanner guns. I don't know if she did actually. I wasn't paying enough attention. If she had to scan it though, I don't know if it would have scanned it because it was from a different store and it's already been purchased. But also, she has the same kind of plushies in her shop, so maybe it would have accepted it. I'm not sure. I am not sure. All I know is that I hate giving people the wrong impression of me. I hate it. And I felt so guilty after that interaction while I was waiting for my sandwich to be done. I felt like I was doing something wrong. I felt so guilty, but I wasn't stealing it. It really did come from a different store. But I felt like I was stealing it even though I wasn't. It was the worst experience. You just need to say out loud, I am a dinosaur. Dinosaurs don't steal. This is true, lady. See my horns? I am undisputably a dinosaur. I thought you were going to say you actually did buy it again. No, I did not. She didn't really ask me any further questions after I explained it wasn't from her store. But man, I can see where it looks like I'm lying about it. Because just imagine that you're this little old lady, like just working your store. And she was talking to another customer when I walked in. So her attention was not fully on me. So, like, this girl walks over to the plushies, is like kind of like looking around, then comes up with a few things to buy, has one of the plushies that not only is the same brand as the ones that they have, but they had this one particular Brontosaurus plushie. It was literally the exact same size, shape, and everything of the one I had. The only difference was it was a slightly darker color. Like, the colors were like slightly darker, but then other than that, everything about it was exactly the same. This girl walks up and hands you everything she has except one plushie and says it's from another store. I swear I'm not stealing from you. It was the worst. I'm never taking my dinosaur plushie into a dinosaur location again. She did ask about it. Yeah, she did ask. She said like, what about that one? I noticed you're like holding on to it. I didn't say anything I didn't say anything in response to that specifically, but I'm just thinking like, yeah, because it's my plushie, not because I'm stealing it. I swear. Deep simulator got to your head. No. Well, I'd like to think that she would hopefully think I'm not so dumb that if I wanted to steal something, I would bring it to the counter in front of her. Like, I think in that situation, I probably ended up doing the least suspicious thing. It's still really strange. It's such an awkward situation. But I think out of everything I could have done there, having it openly in front of me and explaining is probably the best thing I could have done, rather than try to leave the shop, put it in my bag, stuff it under my clothes. Like, literally anything else I could have done in that situation would have looked way more suspicious. I've done the same myself multiple times. Walked into stores with things they sell and somehow never got called up on it. Yeah, I think it just kind of depends. I don't know. Maybe because it was like such a really small store, and there weren't a ton of customers, and the fact that it still had the tag on it. I don't know, but I'm just really, really happy that she seemed to believe me. I think it's less suspicious if you paid for other stuff at the same time than if you hadn't bought anything and just walked out with your plush. Yeah, that would have looked really bad. But thankfully, yeah, I bought some souvenirs and stuff. I have to take a photo and show you guys. Sometimes I actually did buy one of her plushies. I bought a Spinosaurus plushie. So now I have a Spinosaurus too. I really like Spinosaurus. They're really cool. They're one of my favorite dinosaurs. Yeah, we don't think we cheat on Super. Alexa, play Walkman. Somebody's watching me. Is that song that goes like, I always feel like somebody's watching me? I like that parody. I've heard a parody once where it's like, I always feel like somebody's watching me eat. I don't remember who made that parody, but every time I hear that song, I just think of the somebody's watching me eat version. Why didn't you get a coffee since it's your big favorite? It is not. Anyway. But anyway, what I was talking about though, because somebody said like, man, sounds like that was like a big awakening or something for you. It kind of was actually though. Because I kind of realized on this trip just how much I actually really enjoyed being a dinosaur and how really excited I am for it. Does the costume give it away? Wow, it almost feels like I am Cheeto. A couple months early. Yeah! No way! Yeah. Is it Weird Al who did this? Somebody's watching me eat one? Maybe. It might be Weird Al. I know he does other parodies like that. Yeah. How'd you know how I was eating, Rebbi? Because I'm in your walls, duh. Anyway. I wish you didn't kill Zombie. Well, how else was I supposed to wear this costume? I had to get the hair and the horns from somewhere. Don't worry, I'll glue them back on. Skinning a dinosaur doesn't hurt that much, I promise. She is one of the best VTuber designs that I know. Yeah, I'm really excited. I know I've talked about this like a few times throughout the year. Oh god, honky cars. The cars are being extra honky today. That's not what I talked about. Well, actually we have talked about that a few times this year, but not that. I still feel like kind of bad. It took me so long to realize how much I really liked Cheeto. I wish I wasn't so stressed out at that time. I could have just chosen to like keep it straight up, you know. and not have this big delay in between, and not have like an entirely different VTuber identity that I assumed between then and now. But I feel like with me, nothing is ever straightforward. This happens to me a lot. Yeah. I just checked, it's Tom Cardi who made that parody. Of course, it's the other musical artist I know who makes funny, weird parody songs. I love Weird Al and Tom Cardi. Also, technicality, thank you for being out for 6 months. Thank you. Sometimes things need to settle. Yeah, I guess that's the best way to describe it, I suppose. Yeah, because when everything was going down, I won't like go on like a big tangent about it again, because I have talked about this a few times before. But when everything was going down, I remember I was so stressed out at that time, that like my Rebbi Twitter away from my corporate job kind of became like a bit of a safe space. And I started to associate pretty much anything that had to do with my work with just immense stress, including Tio, like the VTuber and stuff, you know. So at the time, that's how I felt. I felt like I want nothing to do with this, nothing. But I feel like having all this time away from it really brought out how I actually feel about it. And I just feel bad that so much stress had to get in the way of that. It made it so roundabout and stuff. I want to do like a ton of cool stuff as Tio and like make it up to you guys. I want to work really, really hard and try to do as many cool things as I can think of, so I can like make it. Of course it muted me too. I've been yapping with you guys this entire time. Yeah, of course it did. Sorry about that. What I was saying is my entire computer froze. I was asking if we were back, and that my computer froze. And then I said like, oh, I have to get my chat box back open. So I was getting my chat box back open. There we go. Yeah, sorry, I guess it re-muted me when everything got shut down. I didn't realize until you guys pointed it out. Thank you, thank you. Sorry about that, thank you for waiting. It's weird that happens. It happened not too long ago too. My computer just entirely like froze and I have to like force shut it off and turn it back on. And then I had to like reset some stuff up too. I had to like put my costume back on all over again. I had to like quickly do that real quick. So that was fun. Anyway though, I'm back. Hello. Sorry about the technical difficulties. Yeah, first they stole Rebbi, then they stole my ears. I'm sorry, I didn't realize it re-muted me. I can't say we very often have that happen. I think it's only happened like only one other time on stream. I don't know, it's always when I'm streaming, I think. It's always when I'm streaming, but not very commonly. I had something similar happen when I was doing my roaming around at Vexpo. Yeah, but they had me on the iPad roaming around at Vexpo. I had something similar happen then too. It's always when I'm like streaming. in some way, whether that's to YouTube or like to Vexpo's iPad. A massive time no tails, using up all the RAM. Oh god, it's too big, it's too big! Hi, Ghost of Man, how you doing? Oh god, welcome back. Glad to see you streaming again. Thank you! Of course, my computer wants to have a lot of scuff as we come back. Man, I wonder what this is my computer trying to say. I wonder what this is trying to say. Maybe I don't want to go back to streaming all the time. Yeah. Anyway, though, what I was saying before that happened, yeah. Can I see what you guys were saying when that happened? No, I just see everybody panicking because the stream shut down. Okay, there we go. Hi, thank you for being time for 2 months. So good to see Chio Chompy, my OG Oshi. Yeah! Yeah, we got it, Chio Chompy. Wow, actually, you know what? You're right. The dying and coming back is so Chio Chompy. My computer's just trying to enhance the Chio experience. This is true. This is true, and this is perfect. Yeah. I feel like I'm showing off some more shoulder now than I was a few minutes ago. I might be. I just realized when she's not coming back, I could potentially say hi to her at any future cons for a meet and greet. No, this is true! You could! Yeah, what's missing is the old broken mic for a true chip experience. That's what the remuting of the mic is here to represent. It's all representative! It represents the old broken mic that we had to replace. Yeah. Yomi, no! Yeah, first one, if you think Rebbi's a cute dog. No! I'm not Rebbi, I'm Chio Chompy today. I'm Chio Chompy! Yeah! I'm Chio Chompy, hear me roar! Wow! Yeah, now I'm back to feeling nervous again. The one nice thing about my computer going kaput is that it took my nerves away, but now they're back. So now I gotta deal with them again. Anyways, Chio comeback will be even better than before. We've all watched you become a far more confident person during this transition. It's been a good thing, believe it or not. Do you guys really think that I've like changed so much in the year that I've been indie? I'm curious. I think I am too, but I'm curious to see what you guys think. Yeah.
Since you were gone, new month, new Frobble tax. Or in this case, Dina tax since you are Chio now.
Yes.
In that case, I have to pay double. One for Frobble tax and one for Dina tax. I feel so happy. Rebbi love. Chio love.
Thank you, Thomas. Wow, thank you for double. Wow, thank you.
That's me.
Confused Frobble noises.
Your Frobble's over there like... What happened to my Oshi? It's okay, I just defiled Chio's grave to skin her head off and her tail so I could dress up as her for Halloween. Yeah. Yeah. And I have colored contacts. Thank you, Hipslore. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. Honk. Man, I can't believe that car hates you. It's trying to interrupt me saying hi to you. Wow, that car really doesn't like you. It's Chewy Chowder, that one dinosaur girl. Yeah. It's almost time for me to take a break while Chio Chompy takes charge. Yeah, pretty soon. Like, oh, apparently I'm bleeding. Wow. I was picking at my face a minute ago and now it's bleeding. Anyway, what was I saying before I got distracted? There's a spider up there. Whoa. So what was I saying before I got distracted? Oh yeah, I think so tier model is supposed to be started in like the next week. I'm so excited. The wait with no updates is finally almost over. And then we just have to wait for the model to be done, which will probably just be like a couple months. So we got like 2 more months. At the very least, 2 more months. And then 2 months is gonna take forever to go away. But I'm so excited, and I hope you guys are also excited. I hope you guys have been liking the updates and stuff, because I'm trying to keep you guys updated, which I know the update has really just been that we're still waiting, but still, I'm trying to keep you guys updated. You've grown so much. I think you have. You think so? You think so? I do feel a lot more confident. I do. I feel like this year being in indie has been really, really good for me. Yeah, I feel like it's given me a lot of confidence that I just did not have before. I remember when I first got into my corporate job, it was my first time getting to work with other people in multiple different ways. Getting to work with genmates and senpais and managers, and also getting to meet a ton of people in the small corpo scene and getting to work with them. And also just having so many of you guys show up every day, you know? I never had any of that before then. Yeah, I've always kind of struggled with making friends in the VTuber scene, so I didn't really get to hang out with a lot of people before then. Yeah, and it was a bit of an adjustment period. But I think getting to go indie again has been the best thing that could have happened for me. Maybe. It definitely feels like a good thing. Cause it feels like I got to have a space where I have all those connections still. I mean, I don't have managers right now. Sometimes I say my manager. I'm really just talking about my ex-manager who sometimes still helps me out. I don't really have a formal manager. But having all those connections, but without the pressures of being in an agency. Right. I feel like it's given me a good space to kind of feel that out and kind of come into myself and mature some more. And now we're going back to Tio. I'm gonna be a much more confident Tio. And if I ever got another opportunity for an agency or something, I think that would also be better. I think I'd be better at that too now, after having some time away. I just feel like everything is gonna be better, you know? Yeah. And I wanna work hard and say the biggest thank you that I can to all of you guys for everything that you've done to help me out. I know getting Tio back, that's a lot of money we raised for that. So I wanna make sure that I make the most of it, and I do a lot of hard work and a lot of creative work. I've been teaching myself new skills. You guys see my new drawings? Did you see my drawing that I posted on the YouTube community tab? I like that one because I got more creative with the hair, and I made it more flowy, and it was cool. I also do the thumbnail for this thing too. Yeah. I can draw faster now, and I'm learning more anime style and stuff. I'm teaching myself new skills. Yeah. So I'm gonna try to make it worth all the support, and this is the biggest thank you ever. Yeah, I'll be a patient. Barbara says part-time. We're all being patient together. Yeah, sometimes the wait feels like it kills me too, but it's almost over. And then maybe after I get a couple of updates, maybe I can show you guys a tiny little teaser. Maybe. Maybe I'll show you guys a tiny little teaser once I get some updates. A lot of points for but I definitely plan to say oh, it's officially
I miss you,
started.
Chio. I have a confession. I have lost gallons of yogurt to you. Crying face emoji, crying face emoji, crying face emoji, orangutan emoji, gorilla emoji.
What? Where is the orangutan and gorilla coming? Did you lose the yogurt to the orangutan and the gorilla? They stole your yogurt? I don't know if I can help you get it back. I don't know. The orangutan might be chill, might give it back, but I think the gorilla would be angry. I don't know if the gorilla would let me take it back. Not the same, yogurt is spicy. Yeah, that reminds me, I had so many hotel breakfasts on this trip. I actually stopped at the hotel breakfast and got some breakfast, like sometimes, you know. And I'm not normally a yogurt person, but these places had peach and raspberry yogurt, and those are like the two flavors. Like, you just can't go wrong with peach and raspberry, especially peach. I love peach yogurt. Yeah, must have been talking about Danimals. No, they took your Danimals. How are you going to enter the Danimals summer sweepstakes now? Is she gonna tease us? Yeah, I might tease you guys. I'll definitely be excitedly exclaiming once it actually like properly gets started. As soon as the artist is like, already, I'm gonna start working on it, I'm probably gonna be like, yo, it's finally in production. But then I have to like get an update to like actually show you guys. So once I get like a couple updates in or something, once I feel like there's something good enough there to like tease it, I might tease you guys. I might show you guys a teaser. Yeah. Best $2 ever. Thank you, Taco. Thank you. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited. What does that mean? Yeah. My mom never let me get Danimals. I didn't really eat Danimals either. Well, when I was little, I really liked the Twix yogurt. Actually, one of the hotels, they had Twix yogurt. And I was like, oh. Because when I was little, I loved the Twix yogurt. But then my parents stopped buying it, and then they stopped selling it. They stopped selling it for the longest time. Then they brought it back. They brought it back after like years. They brought it back, but we still wouldn't buy it. So I saw the hotel had a Twix yogurt. So I took one. And to be totally honest, it was maybe a little too sweet for me now. It's maybe a little bit too sweet for me to enjoy now, but it was nice to see it again. What do you mean when you were little? Oh, hush, hush, hush. I'm gonna crush you under the weight of my giant ass. Now, if yogurt's too spicy, you should go and see Markiplier about it. He seems to have trouble selling yogurt these days. Wait, what does that mean? Huh? They selling yogurt? Yeah. Twix yogurt was really good. I was confused why they used that brand for it, to be honest. I don't know. One thing I never liked though was the chronic gatekeeping of the Twix cereal behind being a child. Just let that rabbit have some Twix, man. You children are all bullies. All my man wanted was some cereal. He just wanted some cereal. I don't like the sweetness because Twix are for kids. You're too mature. No! No, don't tell me I'm too old for it now. Is that why it's for kids? Oh. No, it's true. I don't like things that are too overly sweet. I like a more, like, in the middle or light sweetness. I don't like when it's too sweet. Yeah. I do enjoy sweet things, though. I have been enjoying sweet things more than I used to. I used to say all the time, like, I'm not much of a sugar person. But I actually have been enjoying more sugary stuff. I mean, I'm trying not to, like, eat a ton of it still. Cause I'm trying to work out and stuff. Yeah, I'm cool like that. I work out. Yeah, actually, I worked out a couple of days that I was with my family. At that hotel there, they had like a gym. So I used the gym at that hotel. And it was pretty cool. Actually, I can see where the gym equipment really helps out more than we fit after getting a chance to use it. I kind of wish I had like an exercise bike or a treadmill or something. I use this machine. I don't know what it's called, but it's kind of like a mix between a bike and a treadmill. It's got like the two the two spots where you put your feet, and like, so like you put your feet on these like little platforms for your feet, right? And then you like pedal them like a bike, but you're standing up. Does anyone know what that is? Do you know what I'm talking about? Am I describing it good enough? I don't know. Yeah, 3% been tired, but for 6 months. Is that the Christy Cruncher? Welcome back. Christy Cruncher, no! Markiplier bought a huge bottle of yogurt in a supermarket simulator playthrough, and not one customer bought them over the course of nearly a year of playing. I have not watched any of the supermarket simulator videos. That's amazing. Well, probably because that yogurt's expired by now. Get some new yogurt. Sounds like an elliptical. Yeah, that might be what it is. It's like a bike, but you stand up on it. Yeah, I used one of those, and it was pretty cool. It was kind of fun. I couldn't do it for super long though. I didn't really have a lot of time to exercise on the way over, so I feel like my body got kind of used to just sitting in a chair all day, sitting in the car seat all day for like several days in a row. But then when I got there, I exercised for the couple of days that I was there, and then I went back to not exercising on my way back. I did try to exercise a couple of times just in my hotel rooms, a couple times on the way there. But man, it's hard to get myself to do it for long periods if I don't have something to like focus on. Either give me a machine and like a TV or like YouTube to listen to, or you give me Wii Fit. Actually, sometimes I'll use my phone and turn on a video while I'm playing Wii Fit, and I have Wii Fit and a YouTube video to listen to. Yeah. But I got home like two days ago, so I used yesterday as like my day to rest, and I did my first like big heavy workout since I was with family. Yeah, and then now my body today is kind of sore. Not as bad as that one day where that first day where I got myself really exercising again after not doing it for the longest time. I was dying for like 2 days after. It's not as bad today as it was that day, but there is some pain. I did like some arm exercises, so some of the achiness is like in my elbow. I extend my hand, my arm out, and I can like feel it, and it's like, eh. Are we refeeding right now? I wish. I'll probably do some more exercise after I'm done with the stream. I wanted to yap with you guys, you know, take it easy. And hey, I actually remembered to get breakfast early enough today that stream was not late. So there's also that. Yeah, and swole model upcoming. Yeah, you know, next model I debut, it's just gonna be a really super muscle bar jacked model. Hi, Rebbi Chompy, what did I miss? Hi, you like my costume for Halloween? I like how also like all the work I put into decorating the background is a couple of Stardew Valley pumpkins. I couldn't find a lot that I wanted to put in the background, so I got some Stardew Valley pumpkins. That's to signify that it's for October, and that it's Halloween time now. Yes. I started to fit in some exercise, even if I am in some cramped spaces like a car. Even just some simple tensing and relaxing of muscle groups is still worth doing versus being idle. Really? I was thinking like it might be nice to try to exercise, but I wasn't really sure what I could do in the car while driving. I don't know. I thought those pumpkins looked familiar. Yeah, do the Stardew Valley pumpkins. Do you still have the Cheers Run background? Yeah, I still have everything. Except the old model, since I chose not to buy that. Yeah. Let me just be like super clear about that. I I had somebody on Twitter not that long ago ask, like, they didn't give you the motto? It's like, no, I chose not to take it. They did not withhold it from me. They did not sell me everything except that for some unknown mysterious reason. I promise and I swear. It was a fair transaction. Yeah, the only other thing that I'm like questioning if I still have is maybe my like audio alerts. I'm not sure if I cleared those out on my PC or not. I have to go see. There's a chance that when clearing things out, I could have been like, well, I'm not gonna use these old Chio alerts, so I guess I'll clear them out. But I don't know if I actually did that or not. I'd have to go look. But like, as far as everything else though, I 100% still have everything. And I can still use it. Yeah. I did put in some commissions for some new stuff. I hope everything will be ready. I think everything should be ready on time, except maybe the emotes. Cause I did put in an emote commission, but I don't know when that will be actually like worked on. So that one might not be ready by debut, but that's also fine. We have other emotes that we can use. Emotes are still on the YouTube channel, right? That depends on if it ever took it off the partner program. I thought for sure that it would have, but when I logged back into my YouTube after like the transaction and everything, I took a look and the button to leave the program was there, which implies that I can leave it, which implies that I'm still in it. So I guess the channel maybe never got taken off the partner program. I don't know. Did any of you guys like keep your Chio? Well, I don't know. Can you close memberships but still have the partner program turned on? I think it's like slightly separate, isn't it? I can't go look though. I don't want to go change my channel while I'm streaming. It might like mess something up. And we already had enough stuff get messed up today, so I don't know if I want to mess something else up. I'd have to go see. But that would depend on if memberships are still active, and I don't think memberships are active. I think memberships are like, you need YouTube Partner to open them, but like opening them is like a separate action, if that makes sense, right? So it's possible that the channel is still part of the partner program somehow, even though I have not uploaded anything there for a long time, like somehow. And then it's just that memberships got closed, but I could reopen them. I don't know. But I'm also questioning because like I asked the artist as well, if I could like get some small updates made to like the older emotes as well. Just like with like the couple of small changes that I'm making, which is not really much at all. But that's probably not gonna be done until like after the debut, which is it's like okay with me. But like if I were to like update the emotes later, is that gonna like take all the emotes off all the VODs? I mean, like all the VODs that are not there yet because I haven't debuted yet, like not counting the ones that I already did have them all taken off because I haven't, you know, does that make sense? I'm sorry, my brain's not braining right now. Hi Jacob, hello, and now a cute costume, thanks, I'm going as Chio Chompy for Halloween. Chio got up early so Pixel couldn't give him back. You know, it's true. For Sims, Chio lost me. No. I mean, I guess so. I wouldn't be the first X-Pixel member to do that, though. You know, I know Chiaki did the same thing. Chiaki got a new model. And I think instead of getting the old one, I think she just went with the new one. Yeah. And her new model is awesome. So I'm really excited to get to do the same thing with the Chia model. I'm so excited! I've been so excited the last like couple of months, and now the waiting's almost over and I've been so excited. Every day I check my email multiple times a day. It's not mid-October just yet, but just in case they get back to me a little early, I check my email several times a day. Yeah! No option for memberships at the moment. Okay, so it's probably that memberships were turned off, but I think the partnership is still there, and if the channel is still, as long as they don't take it off in like the next couple of months before I can get back to like streaming over there. I think as long as it's part of the partner program, we can just turn memberships back on. Yeah, and then how many emotes get uploaded depends on how many memberships we get, because that's how YouTube's membership system is. It's like, oh, if you get so many more memberships, then you unlock a new emote slot. So, yeah, there's also that. That makes me wonder if we're gonna have enough slots for all the old emotes and the new ones. I'm not getting too many more new ones because we already have like a good number of them, but I did commission some new ones that were highly requested by Fabos. So yeah, we got those in the works. The commission has been put in. You should be able to restore it basically. I think you keep the same slots. Nah, I think, well, I'm not sure actually. I do know that if you unlock a slot but then you don't put anything into it and then you lose memberships, I do think that slot can be taken away from you, but I don't know how it works if you just entirely close the memberships and then reopen it. Like, I don't know. And I'm not sure. I don't think I've ever done this before. Wow, nice jail cosplay. Thank you. It's my Halloween costume. Yeah. I think only if you rename it, it removes them, but I'm not entirely sure on that. Yeah, like, I'm wondering, like, let's say the debut happens, I reopen memberships, I put all the old emotes in there, and then when I go to get some of them updated, which is, it's only some of them, because the updates are very small, the design's not really changing very much, so like, for the couple that would need those very slight changes, if I then put those, like, place them in the same slots that had the old ones, would it, like, just simply update them, or would it, like, overwrite them? I don't know. I don't know how that works. It's too much to think about. My brain's overwhelmed. It's too much to think about. And my nose is itchy. That's a separate problem, though. Some VTubers set the members to like $1, so they get a lot in the beginning to unlock slots. I do know I want to make them a bit cheaper than they were last time. Like, I know my memberships right now are like cheaper than I used to have them. I at the very least want to keep that price going back over. I don't want it to be like the older price. Yeah, make it a little bit easier for Fabos and PogChamps. I guess it would be PogChamps rather than PogChamps to join in. One trick is to have only $1 tier for 1 to 2 months to get lots of members. That's true, but if you go and change the price though, doesn't it like kick everybody off of it? There are certain changes that if you make the change to the membership tier, it'll like kick all the members off of it. You basically have to like get rid of and reset up the tier. And I think changing the price is like one of them, which is why I've not done that. You know. Then everyone would have to sign up again, all over again. People can remember. No, I feel bad though, because then you're spending a little bit extra. You have to spend a little bit to get the memberships, and then you have to spend some more to get the next membership. Yeah. I think I'd rather just figure out what I want the price to be, just set it to that and just don't change it. Make it a fair price and then just leave it as it is. No, it refunds the membership if it kicks you off. Oh, it does? This is very complicated. I'm not sure how I get it. I don't know. I usually see other VTubers put placeholder emotes to hold on to them. Yeah, I've gotten a couple borrows telling me like, do that! I don't like doing that. No, I never do that. I want my emotes to be mine. I know I'm stubborn about it, but that's just how I am. I'm stubborn. Hello, Jaden. Hi, baby. I'm new here. Welcome. Nice to meet you. I'm Cheeto Chompy for Halloween. Yeah, this is my Halloween costume. Yeah. You can always reopen memberships at a $1 emote too now and let the numbers build up before we debut. I feel like it's probably better to open them like when the debut happens, because that's when like all the hype and stuff is gonna be there. I don't know, I feel like if we do it too early, then like stuff kind of like trickles down, you know, like it's not as exciting. That's the same reason I haven't really been tweeting on my Cheeto Twitter either. Because I'm waiting until I'm ready to start teasing and hyping it up. That's when you guys gotta go. You gotta get really excited, okay? Are you French? No. You guys gotta get really excited and go like, oh my god! It's Tito! She definitely didn't post about Dinosaur Town that one time. And then die again. No! She's back! Whoa! And then just hype it up like real big. Yeah! Yeah, I wanna like set some time aside. I wanna make like some teasers and stuff. I found this idea for a teaser in my head for a little while. I'm gonna sit down and make it one of these days. I'm not entirely sure when they'll like start teasing and stuff though. I don't know. I guess first I should figure out like when the swap and the debut is happening. I guess once I kind of know, like I have like a date in mind, that's when I can start teasing it. Yeah. Totally French with their thick American accent. Hey, in that guy's defense, I've had many people ask about my accent and like being like uncertain of like where I am. Yeah, no problem. I think it's a fair question. You're a streamer and a VTuber at the same time. No, don't call me that. Don't call me a VTuber. No, I won't accept it. I won't accept that label. Also, you know, to be a VTuber, you have to tweet, and I'm not really doing that. So, ha. How did your family react to the gay shirt? They said absolutely nothing about it. They didn't even point it out. I don't think they noticed it. Maybe that's because my bag strap was kind of blocking it. I'm not sure. Your Halloween costume is a perfect opportunity to start making teasers. Might be a good way to make the channel active to smooth things out for restoring memberships on YouTube side. This is true. Maybe I should consider like posting the teasers on YouTube as well. I was planning to post them on Twitter, but maybe I should post them on YouTube as well and kind of get the YouTube algorithm kicking a bit before the debut. Actually, that's a really good idea because if you go away for too long, YouTube kind of starts like not showing you to very many people. So if I like post a couple of things before the debut, then that might help with the algorithm some. That's a really great idea. You can't be a VTuber since you VTuber. Did I say VTuber? Can't be a VTuber since you stream. Oh man. This is true. Yeah. Now, for anybody new that's coming in, we're talking about a planned move to my old IP's channels and stuff. Because I used to be a corporate VTuber, and I had to graduate when my company closed, and I've been an indie as Rebbi Rompin this whole time since then. But recently, I got to acquire the IP again for my old channels. And I'm currently just waiting for like a new model to be made because I wanted one that fit my personal vision for myself a little bit better. So I'm just waiting on that to be made, and once that's made, we'll be like moving over to the other channel stuff. And yeah, we're kind of in like a bit of a waiting period, but you can like kind of hang out with me. That's what my costume is. My costume is my old IP. My Halloween costume is my old IP. It's Tio Chompy. Yeah. You saw dinosaurs on your road trip? I did! Oh god. I'm like falling asleep, sorry. I did! Yeah, there's a town on the Utah-Colorado border called Dinosaur. You should definitely go look at it. Actually, it's not like a super huge town, but I want to, at some point, take like a couple-day trip out there and like really get to explore everything. They have a dinosaur national monument too, which I did not have time to like stop and look at it. But I want to go explore the national monument. Apparently, that's where the very first dinosaur fossils in the U.S. were found. And that's why they call it Dinosaur National Monument. Yeah. Yeah. Shorts max the algorithm. That's actually not a bad idea. I should make some shorts too. I kind of forgot about shorts for a while because I haven't really been making them as Rebbi. I wanted my shorts to be like featured, like focused on like animation and stuff. But I'll be totally honest, I am not able to work on animation as much as I like wanted to. I'm still working on it. I'm like learning how to draw and I'm learning how to animate with like CSP, my new Clip Studio Paint, my new software. Kind of figuring that out. But it is like such a slow process. So yeah, I kind of forgot shorts existed for a while. I'll be totally honest. Yeah. I'm from Utah. There's a ton of awesome dinosaur stuff here. I want to go back. I want to go back to Utah and see all the dinosaur stuff. I heard there's a place in Canada that's got dinosaur stuff too. I want to go. Yeah. Yeah. But man, I do feel a little bit emotional though, as well, about like getting a new model. Like, I'm like super excited for it. But there's also like some sad feelings there too. Cause like I really wish I could stay in the Chitty family. It felt really nice, especially getting to be part of it. And I did see, I know Pippa mentioned it as well in one of her recent streams that she was a little bit sad about it too. I'm also sad about it. I wish I could. I don't know. But it's really hard though when you have to choose kind of between like being a part of a specific family or like pursuing what you feel is best for you personally, your own like personal vision of who you want to be as a VTuber. And not every VTuber mama does every style, you know? So like sometimes it's just not compatible. Sometimes you have to make a choice. And it's, you know, it's kind of sad. It's kind of sad. I really like being part of that family. Yeah. Cheeto cosplay Rebbi. Yeah, I'm Cheeto for Halloween. It's spooky month. Yeah. As a dinosaur and paleo artist, I would love to visit dinosaurs someday. Yeah, you should. Yeah. The Dinosaur National Monument is like in the small part of town in Colorado, but then the Dinosaur Diamond extends into Utah. So like some of that area, there's like a bigger town area that has like some hotels and some more businesses and stuff. It's a short drive away. It's not very far from the Colorado part of it. So yeah, there's like a bunch of dinosaur stuff there. It was cool because even like the Wendy's and the Sonic had little dinosaurs outside. I did not see one for the McDonald's though. McDonald's did not have a dinosaur. Not that I saw, unless I missed it. I could have missed it because I was driving past it. I didn't really stop at the McDonald's. But, you know, I didn't see one though. I'm not going to lie, I did not realize Chio had the same mama as Pippa until the Family Phasmophobia collab. Yeah, there was quite a few people who didn't realize. And I think honestly that's one thing that I really like about titty style is that, like, the fact that it's not super obvious, you know? I kind of like that there's enough difference there within her style that you don't necessarily, like, see it, right? It's really cool. It's really cool. Yeah, quite a few people didn't realize that. Yeah. I wanted to say something else about it, but I honestly don't really know what else to say about it. Yeah. Just got used to Rebbi, and now we're going back to Tio, just like when I got used to Daniel Craig as James Bond, and now he's done with the films. Yeah, I do feel kind of bad about that. Also, like, there's been so many people following me on Twitter. I've had like a few tweets kind of blow up while I was on vacation, and like right after I go back, and like I see all these people following me, and like it makes me so like happy, but also like, oh, you guys, we're all gonna have to be like moving over to the other account here in a couple of months. Yeah, the house centipede. That one, I was not expecting that one to get more than like maybe like 100 some likes. I'll be totally honest. That's like how much my posts usually get when they like don't blow up to any extent. So I was kind of thinking it was gonna be one of those. I wasn't expecting it to get like 1,000 likes. I guess maybe people don't often see house centipedes. I don't know. I've seen them before, but I think it was my first time. It was definitely my first time seeing one where I currently live. I didn't even know that they were in the area until then. So, like, I woke up at like 6 a.m. The sun wasn't even up yet. I got out of bed to go use the bathroom, and while I was sitting on the toilet taking my morning pee, I just like saw in the shower he was walking around, and I was like, oh, that's a house centipede. I didn't know we got those. Well, you can't stay there. And all the people who were like, no, don't put him outside. You should keep him in the house, he's beneficial. I wish I could, but it's kind of hard when you live with people who aren't so kind of bugs. Yeah, I mean, maybe there's some crawl spaces I could have put him in. I honestly didn't think about it. I just put him, like, just outside my house. I didn't put him far away from the house or anything. He honestly might come back in. And honestly, if he wants to, as long as it's not in the areas where we, like, walk around and can find him again, I don't mind at all. I don't mind at all. I just want him to stay safe. You know? Yeah. All bugs go outside. Some of them, well, it's like tricky because some bugs don't do very well outside. Some bugs kind of rely on having like a structure that they can live off of, right? And I'm not sure what they lived off of before houses were a thing. Like way back when, maybe they lived in caves or something. Maybe they lived around trees and caves. I don't know. But like some bugs like that, it's like you put them outside, they don't really do that well. And I do feel bad when I'm putting a bug outside that I know is one that thrives in the house. But I just feel like it's probably better that they take their chances outside than inside, where as soon as my roommate sees, she will squish them. You know? Especially in an area like the shower, where we both go. Not at the same time, but we do both go there. You know. And she did use the shower that day, so if I didn't get it, she probably would have gone to the shower, and then screamed. Yeah, that's what my thought was, not gonna lie. His home is your house, he'll probably die pretty quickly outside. I know. I feel bad. I would have loved to keep him in the house, but it's just, you know. I thought putting him outside was like the best thing I could do for him. Yeah. And the keys to Twitter virality are 3D Rebbi butt and orthopod. Wait, is he an orthopod? Ooh. I want to learn more about house centipedes. It did make me sad to see how many people freak out about it though. Man. Like, I don't know. I mean, I guess you could call him a little bit of a creepy crawly, but he was a nice guy. Like, house centipedes, if you don't know, are like very fast. They can be very fast. So they can hunt down all kinds of different bugs. But because they're very fast, I was like kind of worried when I went to go catch him. Like, is he gonna be hard to catch? So like, I got a cup, like a plastic see-through cup, so I could watch him, and I got like something to slide under it. And at first he was kind of like he was in that like area where the shower like curves from the floor up to the wall. So he was kind of on that curve there, and it made it kind of hard to catch him. So he kind of like ran a little bit, but not very fast. And then I caught him the next time. I got him in the cup, and I slid the paper under it. And at first he was like, what's happening? But then he was like, oh, okay. And he just kind of sat there. And I just put him outside, and then he ran off. We both go, not at the same time. It's an important distinction. A lot of house bugs evolved over time to rely on urban environments as their natural habitat. Leading them out into the wilderness is no longer conducive to their survival, sadly. Yeah, I know. Now I feel bad. Like, I feel really bad. Maybe I could have put him somewhere else. But I don't know where he is now. That was a couple of days ago. That was like early yesterday morning. I don't know where he is now. Is Rebbi cosplaying Tio? No, I am Tio. No, just kidding. It's my Halloween costume. Yeah. Although I say I'm kidding, but I guess technically that's not. Technically that's true, I guess. I guess. Technically. Tia Rompin, do you have a dinosaur fact for us today? I heard on Facebook recently, I saw a post on Facebook recently, that apparently they found T-Rex skin that was like preserved, and it was like skin and scales. It did not have feathers on it. And it was talking about how it kind of challenged that more modern idea that not all dinosaurs had feathers on it. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. I mean, you can take it with a grain of salt because it's from a Facebook post, but maybe that might be something. Maybe. I thought that was interesting. As a family, they've been terrible for a couple of months. Hi, Rebbi. Tio, you're back. I missed you. Why? Yeah, this is my Halloween costume. Do you like it? I'm gonna wear this all month for a spooky month. It's my costume. Yeah. And it also doubles as an advertisement for Tio. Oh my god. Is this working smarter, not harder? Is this effective marketing? A lot of coins for yeah.
First time I saw a house centipede, it zoomed across the room and scared the poop out of me while I was playing Super Mario Bros. 3 instead of learning my times tables. Anyway, house centipedes are why I don't know my times tables.
You could have learned them again after summer and all. It's okay though, I also don't know my times tables. Yeah. And thank you for the tip, baby. Thank you. She has possessed Rebbi. No, it's a costume. I skinned Rebbi. No, not Rebbi. I skinned Tio alive. Now I can't keep it straight who I am anymore. I skinned Tio alive and now I'm wearing her skin suit as my costume. Yeah. What was I going to say though? I don't know. Yeah. I spent this morning I was watching Saba's VOD from like a month ago where she played like Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? And I think it's funny is every single time I see a VTuber play that game, it always takes multiple attempts to get through it. It's really, really funny. But I don't think I could do any better. I think if I played it, I would also take multiple attempts to get through it. But you know, I think being homeschooled though doesn't really help. Doesn't really help. And I am kind of behind with school. Technically, I never did 5th grade. Technically, I guess I'm probably not smarter than a 5th grader. Well, not in that way, but I know a lot of other cool facts and stuff. Yeah, I once saw a video of a cockroach that had a big penis and it impaled another cockroach with it. Yeah, that's a thing that I know. Do 5th graders know that? Huh, they might not. They might not. She's disassociating. She can't keep her identity disorder anymore. No! I mean, I guess I am kind of both right now. Yeah, been a long time since all the trivial crap they make you learn in 5th grade. Yeah, I'm gonna be totally honest. A lot of the stuff, I mean, there is a lot of helpful stuff that they teach you in school, like math and writing and English and maybe foreign language studies. I never got to do foreign language studies. I'm sad. I would have loved to learn a second language while I was in school, but I didn't get to do foreign language studies. But I'm gonna be totally honest though. I think beyond like a basic understanding of like science, is there another subject where you don't really need to know that much? How about math? Do you really need to know trigonometry? Because I'm gonna be honest, I've never once used trigonometry in my life. I don't know how to do trigonometry. I never learned it, and it has never once impacted my life. Yeah, I think I probably only know like maybe like 3rd grade math though. I don't know. I was never good at math. Yeah. My best subject in school was writing. I had a college level of writing knowledge and understanding when I was like not an adult yet. Yeah, I was like 16. Yeah. There was this like school program that I did, and they had like lessons for all different sorts of grades, and there was this one area where like they had like college level SATs on writing, and it wasn't the sort of thing where you could answer the questions yourself, but it had like questions and it would tell you the answer after a second, like talking about it. So I listened to like these college level SATs, and like it came across the questions and I like knew the answers to them like as soon as it asked it, before it revealed the answer. And I was like, whoa, I feel really smart. Yeah, Ritai, thank you for $5 super chat. Your split personality is showing. You don't know who you are and what is up with the past on your head. No! I know who I am. I'm Rebbi Rompin. Yeah, that's me. Not like you always have a calculator in your pocket. Ha! Little did they know. As an engineering student, absolutely I need to know trigonometry. Well, that's the thing though, it's like if you happen to go into a field that specializes in those higher level subjects, then like, yeah, that makes sense. Like if you want to be a scientist when you grow up, you're probably gonna need to know as much science as you can get your brain hands on, you know? But if you're not gonna be a scientist, then like, I think having at least a basic understanding of every subject is valuable, but like it depends on like how far into it do you really need to go, you know? I feel like you really only need it if you're going into a specific field of work, like once it goes to a high enough level, you know? Richard, wow, thank you for the 50 gifted, thank you! Holy, thank you! Thank you! Ah! Yeah, brains hands. You get your brains hands on it. Yeah. Yeah. 30 memberships? Was it 30? No, it's 50. Okay. I was like second guessing myself. But I read numbers wrong like literally yesterday, so I was like, did I do it again? I was like making dinner, and I read the expiration date on something wrong. I thought I said 2027, but it actually said 2026 on it. I was like, I looked at it twice. I don't know how I saw it as a 7. But, okay. Writing essays was always hardest to me, because I was worried what my instructor/teacher would have wanted me to write. Like, if it wasn't good enough, would I get a bad grade? Oh, I can't really relate to that. When you're homeschooled, it depends on the program, but I didn't have to write essays. Yeah. Well, actually, wait. There might have been one point in my schooling where I did, and it would, like, send it to my dad to review it. So I did sort of have to put some effort in, but I also kind of remember, like, not putting that much effort in. Because he didn't pay that much attention after a point. And I kind of just got away with it. Yeah. Don't use the G word, Chevy. Do you mean graduate or G-spot? No. Well, I never got to have, like, the formal graduation ceremony either. When I graduated school, it was when I was going to my first job to apply, and then I said, like, but I haven't graduated, and then Dad looked at me and said, you're graduated now. And I was like, yay! And then I was graduated. Yeah, no more school. Like, all that happened in the car, he was driving me to the McDonald's to apply. And that's how I graduated school. That's what that looked like. So if I ever played Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader, I would be very impressed if I managed to do it fast, because, like, technically I'm not as educated as a 5th grader. My education was not that good. Honestly, it's pretty lucky that I'm cute and that I'm funny. Because if I wasn't a streamer, I don't know how high I could take any career path. Oh man, she's gonna have to work at McDonald's for the rest of her life. But your dad actually said put the fries in the bag. I guess so. High school graduation isn't really anything special. I dropped out of college, but I feel like college graduation is a bigger deal. Maybe. You get, like, the diploma and stuff, but I also have a diploma, I think, somewhere for graduating. I think my dad had one made for me, but I have a graduation diploma somewhere. I'm not sure. You and funny? Well, I was gonna say funny, but I just think my cuteness carries me too. Yeah. I got screwed in writing because I couldn't follow exact instructions, although my teachers did like my projects. Really? Yeah, I did go to public school for a couple of grades. I don't remember preschool at all, but I was told I did go to preschool. And then I remember going to kindergarten, and then I went to 1st grade. That's it. Starting 2nd grade, I was homeschooled for the rest of my homeschooling career. Yeah, maybe not career, but you know what I mean. Yeah, we're happy Rebbi is Rebbi. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know, really, like, I feel really lucky that I get to be a full-time streamer as my job. I don't think I'd be good at anything else. I feel really lucky, actually, because I feel like I didn't have the strongest hand dealt to my life in, like, education and stuff. So I feel like I'm really lucky that like, not only am I, like, a very creative
The average homeschool kid learns more in 2 hours than a public school kid learns in an entire week, so don't downplay your education. You're vastly overestimating the effectiveness of public schooling.
Oh, really? You think so? I don't know. I always feel like you could ask me a bunch of questions right now. Ask me a trivia question. I'll see if I know the answer. Pick a school subject. Make it something that you would learn in school. I don't know. But yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what to think because I didn't go to public school for that long. I did once have a customer insult my intelligence though for not knowing a random war fact. I used to have a job at a grocery store, and there was this one time a guy, I think he was kind of drunk. Like, I don't know for sure, but I got the feeling he was kind of drunk. He was buying a box of beer, and he might have already been sort of like drunk a bit. I'm not entirely sure, but I have the feeling that he was. And when I rang up his beer, it came out to 1812, and then he said, "Ha, the Battle of," and I was just like, "Huh?" And then he was like, the Battle of 1812. Man, what are they even teaching you kids in school? And then I was just like, I don't know how to react to this. I don't want to get in trouble by reacting wrong to the customer. So I was just like, I was homeschooled, so. And then he was like, that explains it. And I just wanted to be like, bruh, who hurt you? You have to come and insult the intelligence of this like random girl at the checkout stand for not getting your one war reference. I mean, I'll be honest, I don't know a lot about like World War I and II and stuff as well. I don't know. My school did teach me about the world wars, like the bigger ones, but my school just never mentioned 1812. But yeah, and thank you for the Avatar Boom for 6 months. Welcome home, Rebbi. Thank you. Matak, thank you for the $5 super as well. You were homeschooled except being a VTuber, but I still like the wholesome kind of program. Thank you. Yeah, me too. Me too. War of 1812 is when we got our national anthem. Oh, it is really? Whoa. Wait, I want to read some of the questions you guys gave me. What is the powerhouse of the cell? Oh, I do know that one. It's how do you pronounce it? Is it mitochondria? Is it mitochondria? I don't know. I know that one because it was a meme online for a while though. I don't know it because of school. I know it because of the internet. So I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't think I've heard someone say it out loud. I've only read it. Mito. Oh, it's mitochondria. Mitochondria. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I do know that one. Yippee. Yeah. What's 1 + 1? 2. I got it. Yeah. What's the dinosaur with 500 teeth? I don't know. Is there one that has 500 teeth? Wait, 14 asterisk 5 plus 12 asterisk 3 equals who put asterisks in math? There's asterisks in math now. I don't even know how to do the letters in math. Why is there asterisks in math now? I don't know. Let's go back to numbers. How many feet are in a mile? 2. My 2 feet as I walk in the mile. Asterisk means multiple. That's a multiplication symbol. No, it's not. Multiplication is the X. X is multiplication. X's. Yeah. Asterisk is refers to multiple. I have never once seen that in my entire life until just now. Wait, let me look at that question. Where did it go? Okay, I found it. 14 times 5 plus 12 times 3. Okay, the 14 times 5, okay, wait. Let's do 50 and then 4 times 70? 70? Is it 70? 70? Or plus 12 times 3, which is 36. Is it? Is it 106? Is it? Is it? Is it? If it's not 106, then I don't know what the answer is. Correct, 106. Yay! I did it! I did math! Yippee! Thank you. I appreciate nobody just blurting out the answer too and letting me solve it. That happens to me so much. I'm slow with math. So like half the time it's like I can figure it out, but I need a second to think about it. And you don't know how many times somebody else in the room will just blurt out the answer before I can answer it because they can do math faster than I can. And it makes me sad because I never get to do the math. How am I supposed to get better at math if I can never figure it out for myself? Rebbi's mortal enemy, backseating. No, not the backseating! Backseating math! It was bad enough when it was about video games. Now it's seeping into my school curriculum. Thank you for the super. Please identify the 3 arteries that branch from the aortic arch. Oh god. I know those are all like the heart, because the aorta is a part of the heart. That's like one health science fact that for some reason really stuck with me. I was not good with health and science, but for some reason, the aorta being part of the heart just stuck with me for some reason. I never forgot it. I don't know if I can tell you any of the other parts of the heart though. I remember that one. It's not good enough. Rebbi, that wasn't us being considerate. Probably are just stupid. No, probably are very smart. It's okay, I'm also not very smart though. Yeah, same for me. Aorta is such a weird word that it stuck with me. Yeah. Aorta. Yeah, I don't know. And I wasn't good with history either. The one thing that stuck with me from history was when my school taught me about the bubonic plague. I found that very interesting. And I don't remember the specifics, but I know there was like a war going on or something, like battles. So there was one country that would catapult dead bodies with the plague over the walls or like into territory of like another city or country or something. And that's how they fought them. They catapulted the plague bodies into the other territory. What countries was that again? My brain always says, well, Europe's not a country, but my brain always says Europe and China, but I don't know if that's correct. China's not correct, is it? Is it? I feel like my brain is getting it mixed up with another place. I don't know. I read about that so long ago. I can't remember. I just remember the body catapult. It was the Mongols. Oh, the Mongolians! Wait, is Mongolia a part of China? Is that a part of China? I don't know. Geography was never my best subject. Is it World War I? Is it? Sounds like something Canada would do. Nah, Canada would probably like tame an army of moose and send them in. Eating their poutine on the backs of all the moose. China says Mongolia is a part of China. Mongolia disagrees. Oh, okay. I guess it's up for debate then. Okay, well, I'm happy to know like where Mongolia is then, I guess. It's like over there somewhere. Thank you. Over there somewhere. Yeah. Thank you for the $5 super. Let's take practical geography. List the interstates you typically take to get from Los Angeles to Chicago. I've only ever been to Los Angeles once, and I was only driving through. And I was a kid, and my dad was the one driving me. I don't know. Europe's not a country puts you in at least the top 50. Really? Yeah, sometimes I slip up and accidentally call Europe a country, but I know it's not. It's a continent full of many countries. But sometimes when I'm talking about Europe, my brain goes country. I think it's because I use the word country more than continent, so it just kind of comes out. But I know that it's not. Yeah. If you know that Europe isn't a country, that makes you better than a lot of people I know. Yeah, it's a continent. Avoid LA at all costs. Yeah, I've heard a lot of bad things about LA. Yeah, which kind of surprises me. Like, well, I guess it's not a surprise. Like, I know why. I was talking with someone about this not that long ago. How many creators moved to LA for like opportunities and stuff. But also apparently it's like one of the crappiest cities, I guess. I don't know. I remember the one time my family drove through. I just remember that the sky was all smog around LA. That was years ago. Is the sky still smog? I've heard people say that the streets in LA smell like pee because people will just pee in the streets. Is that true? I've never gotten out of my car in LA. That was the only time I've ever been and I did not get out of the car. Is it true? The streets smell like pee. Also, I heard that drivers in LA are some of the nastiest drivers, apparently. I watched, JD Animations did a video on it not that long ago about talking about how much she hates living in LA. And she said that, like, drivers in LA are, like, so aggressive. You, like, don't want to use your turn signal because apparently they take it as a sign of weakness and they will specifically get in your way because you dare turn on your turn signal. Apparently. I was like, huh? I don't want to drive in LA. That sounds awful. A lot of big cities are like that. Really? I've been to some big cities, they don't smell like pee. Oh no, there was this one time not that long ago. I went to one of the big cities with my friend for a concert, and it was dark when we got out of the concert. Wait, I'm jumping ahead a bit. We got to the city for the concert, and then we parked a few blocks away. So we had to like walk a few blocks to get to the venue. And there was this tent on the side of the road that had like a homeless guy in it. And he was like chill and quiet when we walked by. We just, you know, like, just kept going. Don't look, don't say anything, whatever. But on the way back after the concert, it was dark out. We had to walk those same couple blocks to get to the car again. And that guy was there still, but he was like screaming like into like a phone or something. Like, I don't know, he was screaming like, where is the money? Where is the fucking money? Where's my goddamn money? I'm gonna kill you! And I was just like, eh. And then we just like walked quickly past and got to the car as soon as we could. But it was so scary. It was so scary. Yeah, I was so worried the guy was gonna pull out a gun or something. I don't know. Also, thank you for the $5 super. Assuming standard gravitational acceleration of 9.8 m plus minutes / seconds / second. Find velocity of an object at 3 seconds of free fall. What is this? Is this a school question? That's too complicated. I don't know. I don't know. Someone's looking ferocious today. Yeah! Do you like my costume? I'm still really surprised how good it looks. I keep like looking over at myself and being like, wow! Wow, it's chill. I look so good. 9.8 meters per second squared in the acceleration due to gravity. A lot of coins for fries.
Here's the money. Don't hurt us, D.
Yeah, I got money. Thank you. Maybe if I give him $5, so he won't be so angry anymore. Also, I love your costume. Thank you. I was trying to decide what to be for Halloween, and I was like, what if I just go as Chia Chompy? No, I'm still telling people Halloween. Yeah. It's complex physics, don't worry about it. Oh, I never learned physics in school. Assuming standard gravitational acceleration of 9.8 meters. Is it meters per second? I don't... What's a meter again? Can the M stand for miles instead? I always understand miles a little bit better. Is it meters or is it miles? A bit more than a yard. How long is a yard again? 39 inches. Okay. So that's a standard gravitational acceleration of 9.8 meters. 9.8 times 39. Wait, how do you choose? 1 meter 39. How many to get to 9.8? Coin for Frank. Thank you. It's too hard. I don't know. Guys, Demon, wow, I love your name. Thank you for the super. Thank you. It's 29.4 meters per second. I figured it out. Yeah. It's 29.4 meters per second. Yeah. Why the fuck is the kilometer? It's hard for me to remember the measurements of things that my country doesn't use. Although I will say I'm also not good at remembering like a yard or a mile. I can remember feet. A foot is 12 inches. That's all I remember. I'm not good with numbers. Weird. But I could answer a lot of writing questions in English. Writing questions. Yeah. Do you guys like using the M dash? Can I say something? I found out. Apparently, people think if you use the M dash now that like whatever you wrote is written with AI, because I guess they noticed that AI writes with the M dash, and now they think only AI writes with the M dash. And I just want to say, as an avid long-time fan of the M dash, I am offended. I've been using the M dash since before I was a legal adult, and now if I use it, I have to worry about people thinking that what I wrote's not my own words. What is this? My foot's not 12 inches. Oh, is it even a foot then? Are you sure you even have feet? Are you sure? Hi, Jackson, hi! Hello, Remington, just popping in to wish you a good stream. Thank you! Do you like my costume? I'm Chio Chompy for Halloween. Yeah! They're gonna say that because people don't use it much now. Yeah, because like it's used to like add an interjection into like your like sentences. You can use it similarly to how the semicolon is used, where you're connecting two separate, is it clauses? Is that the word? Two separate clauses, two separate sentences, you can like connect them as one thought. You can also do the same by simply just using a period and make them two separate sentences. But if you wanted to connect them, you could use a semicolon. Yeah. my favorite example that I thought of when I was younger is you could say like, Tio doesn't like red apples, semicolon. She only likes the green ones. And you could also use an M dash to have that same effect. But it's a bit more like a quick interruption, in my opinion. When I say the M dash, I think of like a quick interruption, you know. But it functions very similarly punctuation-wise. Yeah. The AI trained off Rebbi data. Yeah, which like I don't really use the M dash that often anymore either, because usually I'm not really writing long things so much anymore. Like I'm mostly on Twitter, and I don't write like a ton of long comments. And then it kind of depends on what I'm writing, but I do like using the M dash. I do enjoy the good M dash. Yeah, independent clauses. Yeah, wait, did I say dependent? Did I say 2 dependent clauses? I meant independent. 2 clauses that can stand alone on their own, but you can like connect them. Yeah. People think they found an AI tail, and then they start seeing AI everywhere. Yeah, I think people are honestly going crazy. You know how many old people I see say stuff is AI on Facebook? It's kind of crazy. Although, I guess in that sense, nothing has changed because those same people would have said something was Photoshop. and they don't even know what it means because they'll use the word Photoshop for everything, including an edited video. They'll say, it's Photoshopped. M-dash user dropped. What is the PEMDASH? I'm fluent. Not PEMDASH, M-dash. E-M-D-A-S-H. Yeah, M-dash. It's like a longer hyphen. And it's used to like create an interjection between two thoughts. Similar to how you can use a semicolon to connect 2 independent clauses. This is where I'm knowledgeable. I'm knowledgeable about writing and punctuation and stuff like that. I sound smart when I talk about it, but if you ask me about any other school subject, I sound really dumb. Your voice is clearly photoshopped, Rebbi. Wait, can we start saying that anytime someone comes in and like mocks the streamer's voice? Just I don't know how we would like twist that into a response mocking them, but it sounds really funny. It's true. I can see the picture. Grammar online, a nice try, robot. Oh, you just reminded me of all those dumb Grammarly ads that I see all the time. Oh my god. Get professional level editing with Grammarly today. No Grammarly. My grandma is one of the most technically illiterate people ever, and she just believes everything she sees online. Oh my god, no! A part of me wants to say I sort of get it because older people spent a lot of their lives without the internet, but I'm gonna respond to that initial thought of mine with there's also been several years now where the internet's been a mainstream thing and they've had many years to adjust to it, so I don't get it. Unless you have some condition like Alzheimer's or dementia that like actually affects how your brain works and you're not gonna remember. I don't understand if you're like healthy up there and you're still not getting it. I don't get it. But I'm also not an old person, so maybe I'm never gonna get it. Until I'm old. There's gonna be like some really new fancy high-tech technology like way out in the future. That's gonna be like they're gonna actually have flying cars or something by then. I'm gonna be like, how do you use it? Oh, how do you? Back in my day, these cars ran on the ground. That's a scary part. Some people believe AI blindly. I will say there are some things where I didn't notice it was AI until people pointed it out in the comments. And then I'm like, whoa, really? And I don't like that it's getting that good. Which is like, it's so frustrating too. It's like, I think there maybe could be some things. Really depends on what it is. But I think there could be some things that could benefit from AI and stuff. But personally, I hate that it's all the creative stuff. Come on, that's the fun stuff. Why we have it doing all the creative stuff? That's the stuff we should be wanting to do. Because it's fun. AI for anything, have AI like cut stuff out of my backgrounds when I make thumbnails, because I hate manually cutting stuff out. Man, that would be so nice. Just cut it out for me. I don't have to do it, and I can continue making on my thumbnail. Gosh, that'd be so helpful. But I still want to make the thumbnail myself. I don't want it doing it for me. You can do that. Eh, really? Wow, AI is amazing. It feels weird saying that even as a joke. As a talk, sorry. I'm so into my yapping. I don't mean to be late to read the super chats. Thank you for the $5 super. Last Supper just want to say Last Super just want to say I'm proud to call Rebbi says to you my OC. No. Thank you. Man, you know, there's I saw this thing. Welcome to chat. Hi. I saw this comparison online today, and it's like exactly how I feel. I resonate with it so much. So much. It was saying like, it was talking about like struggling to take compliments, and it was like I struggle to take compliments the way a vending machine struggles to take a crumpled $5 bill. It's just a frustrating experience for everyone. And I was just like, wait, that's like perfect. I'm not wording it the exact same way. It was worded a little bit differently, but it was like basically like that. It was basically like that. Oh no, I can't take your crumpled dollar. Don't give that to me. Yeah, I agree it's weird that it steals all the fun things. Yeah, or like makes things that you're not sure if it's even real. I heard at some point, like, I don't remember how long ago this was, but I heard that there were people talking about people were using AI to create nude material of like celebrities and stuff, and people were like taking action against it.
Money for
And I'm
big
just like,
pee-pee havers. That's me.
Fun fact, they recently found that the cause of dementia like Alzheimer's is aluminium accumulation in the brain. And what causes aluminium accumulation? Fluoride.
Wait, does that mean that all the toothpaste that has fluoride in it is causing Alzheimer's?
Thank you.
Yeah. Really? Oh man, time to never brush my teeth again. Yay! Hey, thank you for the tippy big one, like you. And Ross, thank you for $2 super. Got sick at work, but I got you. Really? Were you okay? Is it like throwing up? You should go home if you're throwing up. Unless that's a joke, and I just responded to your joke with genuine concern. In which case, I'm sorry. I hate when I make a joke and someone responds to it with genuine concern, but sometimes I do the same thing. I'm not emotionally available to call anyone Oshi ever again. Really? Not even me? Even though you show up to my streams all the time? And I think you might like me and you show up to my meet and greet and stuff? Are you sure? Yeah, you know, I made a tweet about that earlier. I kind of wish I had an Oshi. Like, sometimes people ask me, like, Rebbi, who's your Oshi? And I'm like, I've been a VTuber for, like, 6 years now. Actually, it's the 6-year anniversary is, like, September 20th. September 20th. I think that's the day. I'm pretty sure that's the day of, like, the very first piece of content I ever made as a VTuber and released online, like, way back when. Way back when. So, September 20th is, like, the anniversary every year. So, it just passed 6 years, pretty recently. And, like, I've been here for so long, but, like, I feel like I don't know what it's like to call someone your OC. it feels so weird to feel so foreign. It feels like it's such a common basic idea in the VTuber scene. It feels so foreign because I've never had an Oshi. I don't know. There's been a few times where I'll say like, oh, I guess my Oshi is like this person that I do genuinely appreciate, but I feel like, I don't know, I've been seeing more fan interactions, fan posts on my feed recently. A lot of Face Connect fans. Hi, Face Connect fans. Hi. I've been seeing a lot more of them on my feed. Sometimes I'll interact with them too. And I feel like I see the love that people have for their Oshi. It just feels so strong. It feels like this very special, like specific sort of bond, you know? And I don't know if I've ever felt that for anybody. I'm like, I feel like I feel kind of left out. I feel like I should have somebody by now. But I feel like I respect and appreciate so many VTubers, but I don't know if I've ever felt like that, like fan to creator connection. Like as a fan, you know? I don't know. Can we not normalize the concept of Oshi as too parasocial in my opinion? It already is normal in the VTuber scene. Also, parasocialism? I'm pushing my glasses. Actually, parasocialism is really only bad if you let it get out of hand. I don't think there's anything wrong with feeling like a strong bond to like someone that you're a big fan of, as long as you don't let it get to unhealthy levels. Yeah. I thought your Oshi was toffee. I do like and appreciate toffee a lot. I don't know. I feel like I don't know if I've ever like clicked with anyone in that way to be like an Oshi. Also, Oshi basically just means the one you support the most. It basically just means favorite. If you have like a favorite YouTuber, it's the same thing. Yeah. Rustin, I thank you for that $2 super. And thank you for being a channel for 6 months too. I got food stuck in my throat, but it's okay. Are you sure? Are you sure you're okay? You make it a little bit better. Okay, I did not thank you for that one. Thank you for that $2 super. And I'm glad that it's a little bit better. Oh, that sounds scary. That reminds me of that one time when I was like maybe 9 and I tried to like swallow like a piece of sausage and like it was too big to go down my throat. So I just physically couldn't. And thankfully, instead of trying to swallow it over and over again, I just decided to chew it more. Because it absolutely would have gotten stuck in my throat if I kept trying to swallow it. It was really, really big. Yeah, probably also different for you since you've been a creator for so long, even before fans were as common as they are now. Maybe that's where it comes from. Maybe that's why. Thank you for $5 super. Rebbi is my Oshi because cute and smart and amazing. And the last 4 Oshis I had phones and deep fryers. What? What? That's probably the funniest way I've ever seen anyone describe graduation. What? Thank you, and sorry about your Oshis in the deep fryer. I'm gonna talk. Thank you for this $5 super as well. I lied. Did you know your 6-month anniversary stream says it is 536 days away? Huh? I'm not sure what that means. I'm gonna be totally honest. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah. Wasn't the whole point of the word that you used it to describe that relationship getting out of hand? Like how liking an organized workspace is an OCD? No, I think the VTuber scene kind of like overblew the meaning of that word. When you hear parasocial, honestly, even for me, when I hear that word, the first thing that comes to mind is like, oh, like an unhealthy relationship with the fan and stuff. But I don't think that's what it originally meant. Wait, let me, can I like Google what the definition of parasocial is. I feel pretty confident. Yeah. A parasocial relationship is a one-sided why does it say one-sided twice? Okay, one-sided emotional bond that a person forms with a public figure, like a celebrity or fictional character, whom they do not know personally. That's really all it means. And I think there can be different levels to it. It's not all like, you have this emotional bond with this creator, it's toxic and unhealthy, and you're like crying yourself to sleep every night because they'll never marry you. It's not all that. But like, maybe, let's say you have like a favorite YouTuber who's like, their content has helped you smile through hard times. And maybe you feel really grateful for them, and you do feel like a bit of a connection to their content. And you know, like you do genuinely care for how they're doing, like stuff like that. If it's one-sided, that would be parasocial, but that doesn't mean it's unhealthy. It doesn't mean it's toxic. It doesn't mean it's bad. It all depends on how you go about it. That's how I like to look at it, you know? I've seen many different kinds of fan-creator relationships, and I think the word parasocial can apply to a lot of them, but that doesn't mean that they're all bad, you know? The original definition is people being delusional about actors. Is it? Maybe I'm wrong about that part. I don't know. But I do believe though that there's a lot of flexibility in like fan-creator relationships. Even like one-sided, you know, like the one-sided ones. I do think there's a lot more nuance there than a lot of people like to give it. I might be wrong about the original definition of it, but I do still think there's a lot of flexibility to be found there. Yeah. A lot of people like to see things as like black and white, and I always hated that. It's like especially bad in the VTuber scene. I don't like it. Life is not so black and white. And if you see it as black and white, then you're just mentally colorblind and narrow-minded. And you should get your brain expansioned. Yeah. Domain expansion, except it's your brain. Because it's not big enough. Well, thank you for $5 super. It's Pippa and then you I support the most, but once Deanna comes back, I got her too. Lol. Yeah, I've been seeing everyone with their theories on like face connect and stuff. And I saw when Phase Saga was announced. It was announced when I was on my road trip, and I saw that there were some people who like guessed me. I just felt kind of honored. I felt kind of honored to be like considered, you know. I wish that was the case. That'd be really cool. That would be really cool. But I felt really like happy, I guess, to see that people think I could get into such a like cool position, cool company with cool people in a cool position. Yeah. I've yet to be flooded with Phase ads yet. Phase is honestly a really cool place. If anyone here has not checked them out, you know, I would honestly recommend it. I'm not in Phase Connect, I'll just be really clear about that, but I do like them. And I think it'd be cool to see them get more support. Yeah. Where were you when Chio fell into a deep fire? I was at house eating Doritos when the phone rang. Chio fell into deep fire. No. What? Oh, that's definitely a reference to something. But the brain expanded, it might actually be the right size for a skull. Really? Wait, it's not right now? It's not? Yeah. That's what someone joining Phase would say. Wait, actually, Chief Jumping Fox, you were one of the people who guessed me. Thanks for suggesting me. Thanks. Honestly, it meant a lot to me, cause like, sometimes I feel like, especially right now with like the whole slowing down and waiting for the Chio transition, and we're kind of waiting in limbo for a little bit longer. Sometimes I kind of worry about like being forgotten. Because I'm no longer in an agency, and I personally struggle with like keeping in touch with a lot of people, and I don't feel like, I don't know, I feel like it's easy to get into your own groove. For me, I feel like it's easy for me to get into my own groove where I'm just like streaming on my own. I focus so hard on streaming, and I forget to like reach out to other people enough. And like I'm just like solo on my own, so it's like sometimes I kind of, especially like right now being in like limbo and stuff, sometimes I do kind of worry about like being forgotten, which I try not to. Because I know I have so many amazing farmers who are ready to be pod jobs again too. And
a lot of the FaZe Connect fan influx might be because the most notorious FaZe Connect fan artist is hyperfixated on you laying eggs. He even mentioned you in a VTuber Egg Codex post yesterday. Twice.
That's because I commented on it!
Thank you!
He didn't randomly bring me That art though, the Rebbi laying eggs art did get a lot of attention for Automata though. Yeah. When you look at your upcoming stream schedule, it says 3/31/27. If this was on purpose, you're thinking really far ahead. Oh no, that's just like I just scheduled that really far ahead because it's not supposed to be a stream. It's just the Twitter space chat, which I admittedly don't do very many Twitter spaces. I would like to do more. I feel like some of these things that a lot of VTubers do, they just don't come very naturally to me. Same thing with like Maros and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I've kind of debated Maro threads just either being like really like not common or like not a thing altogether anymore, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure how I feel about it. But like stuff like that doesn't really come super naturally to me. But that's what that stream really remembers. And thank you for the super talk. Thank you. Comfy, thank you, Big Tap, for 6 months. Thank you. And thank you for $5 super. Your neurons can't replicate like your other cells. They don't have centrosomes. When they die, astrocytes fill their place with scar tissue. You actually can't get dead brain cells back? Wait, how can I take care of my brain cells? What should I be doing to take care of my brain cells? I need medical people in chat to tell me how I can take care of my brain cells. Okay. Anyway, what was I saying though? Thank you for off the tab over 6 months. Thank you. You're late. Don't go spin here. Don't smack your head. Okay, got it. I mean, I'm pretty good at not smacking my head. I think. Maybe. I don't know. What you made the best cover got me through a moment at work. Oh, thank you. That means a lot. That means a lot to me. Thank you. Yeah. What was I saying? Yeah, I try not to feel that way because, like, I know I have an awesome community. You guys spend so much time with me and you support me so much. And I'm so grateful for that. I guess it's kind of hard to just never feel any brainworms. I think for every creator, they can and probably will, just for everyone, take form in some way. To like different levels of like severity, I guess. It's not all the same for everybody, but I think it's an experience that a lot of people can relate with. Yeah. That's been kind of my most common brainworm, I guess. You know, like I feel like that's another reason why I want to do a lot of big things, because I wanna make my mark, and I wanna stick in people's minds, and I wanna do bigger things, big great things. With aerobic exercises, your brain creates new brain cells. Is that true? Really? Really? Yeah. I thought they couldn't come back once they're dead. Oh, honk. everyone's coming free with their streaming career. This is true. Yeah, I think everybody gets them. And I feel pretty happy. I feel like for me, well, I don't know. I feel like I've had times where they affect me really bad. But then a lot of the time I feel like I can shrug them off easy enough for the most part. I feel like it doesn't so commonly get in the way, especially if I have something I'm excited about. And like recently I've been so excited about the whole Cheeto thing. I've been so excited about it that I feel like, you know, maybe having something you're excited about kind of helps chase it away, you know. But I definitely have had times before as well where it's like really hard, so I don't know. I still feel bad about wandering away from you for long periods in the past. Really hope you don't take it personally. Nah, I didn't at all. I think I feel a little head empty because I've been streaming for a while, so I get this way after I yap for a little bit. The head's running out. But I think I've always been like really chill. If people want to like take a break for whatever reason, you know, that's what I always tell Fabos, that you don't need to apologize for being late to streams or anything like that, because like, you know, you got stuff going on. You can't always be there. And sometimes you just need a break, you know? Like, I've taken breaks too. And I get it, because I honestly also feel bad if I need to take an extended break. If it's like a break for like 1 or 2 days, then it's like, I don't really feel bad about that. If it's like 1 or 2 days, you know, it's not that bad. But if I end up taking a break for like a week or so, like I start to feel bad. Because I know that like you guys always tell me how much I like lift you up and make you happy and make you feel better, and like not even just you guys either, but I see that so much in the VTuber scene, people talking about their OSHs and stuff. It feels like that happens for so many VTubers and so many fans. I feel like it's like a duty of an OSH to be there for their fans and cheer them up. So if I have to go away for too long, then I feel bad. I feel like I'm not doing my duty. But sometimes it's good to take a break. And you're not betraying anybody by taking a break. And I feel like if anyone does take it personally, they might not be the best person. I don't know. Unless you're like delaying something important over and over and just kind of like throwing someone off to the side. That's like the only thing I could understand for someone being upset with you taking a break. Because everyone needs a break sometimes. So don't feel bad at all if you ever need to take a break. And I'm trying to not feel bad about it either if you really need one. You know? Yeah. Thank you for the $5 but to be honest, I'm just worried about you killing me for the break. If I was gonna kill you, I would have done it already, silly. You're not dead, are you? You're still here. You've helped lift me up lately, but it wasn't your duty, and you don't have to feel guilty about taking time off. But I guess it's I don't know. It's one of those like easier said than done things, I guess. You know. But I feel like that's something I can get better in. This whole year has been like such a good one for like improvement and stuff. It makes me really happy, and I think I can like add that to like the things that I can improve on. I feel like I already have. And I feel like it's so good for me to take a break, because I feel like anytime I come back from a break, that's when I'm at my like most energetic. You know, I feel like it's really easy for me to get really complacent just sitting at home all the time, and I don't go out, and it's wake up, go to work, go to bed, wake up, go to work, go to bed, all the time, over and over. And I feel like I don't want to call it depression. You start to feel like muted after a little while, I guess, you know, like it's kind of like depressed, but not to that severity. It's like a light, similar feeling. You know what I'm talking about. That like feeling you get when you've been like kind of doing the normal cycle routine, and you haven't really like taken time for yourself to like break up the monotony after a while, and you kind of get that feeling, you know. I've been realizing that it's good for me to take a break every so often because I start to feel like that, and it doesn't feel very good. Yeah. I'm the one who wants to take more breaks, but I'm too concerned for you at the same time. I want to see you all the time. Hey, if you ever need a break, from like the internet, from watching streams or anything, don't worry about it at all. You take that break, because it's good for you to take a break, okay? It'll be good for you. Yeah. You know, as long as you like come back, you'd come back after your break's over, right? 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 You'll come back, right? As long as you don't forget, you'll come back. Yeah. Okay, just don't forget about me, and we're all good. We're all good. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, but I haven't watched any streams for about 2 weeks now. The last 2 weeks because I've been on vacation. I was about to say like, well, that's okay, but then I realized I've been on vacation. You silly. You find a groove and it feels really emotionally oppressive. Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. Yeah, it's good to take breaks so you don't feel like that. Yeah. That's why it's important to treat yourself every so often. I like to treat myself with brownies. Yeah, every so often get yourself a little treat. If you can't like leave the house or like go on like a little mini trip or something, then like you could get yourself a little treat. Yeah, I like to get a brownie or a popsicle or ice cream. Yeah. Just something to kind of give you a different experience for a little bit. Although I think we should normalize taking like weekend trips. Maybe that's already normalized, I don't know. Take like a day or two to go on a trip. It doesn't even have to be somewhere far away. Maybe you can get like a hotel like a couple cities over and like check out the local sites. You know. I mean, I know it still costs money, but like it's a lot cheaper than taking a big old vacation. Maybe there could be like a cheaper, easier way to like break up the monotony if you want something a little bit more. There's like different tiers to this here. There's like getting yourself a treat, and then there's trying out a new restaurant, and then there's like going on a short trip to a new place. Yeah, I want to take weekend trips. I want to go to like a neighboring city, somewhere I've not really stayed or spent extended time, and see like what they got going on over there. Yeah. How about they always come back? Yeah, but you gotta keep doing it. Okay, don't forget. You gotta be like Afton from FNAF. He always comes back. Yeah. I'll be taking a road trip in December down to Virginia to see a close friend of mine. Yeah! That's super exciting! Man, that almost makes me wish I was on a road trip. But I just took one, so... It was getting so hard near the end of the road trip. Because, like, so many of the days were really fun. But, like, man. That last day of driving, I was like, my legs hurt. I want out of that car. I just want to be home. I want to be home so I can play my video games. Yeah, I did play Stardew Valley, when I had the time on my trip. I played Stardew Valley. I've started a new final. It's Chia with Chompy Farm. Yeah. And I've been playing it. And I just recently got my first animals. I mean, not counting like the pet or dog, like the cat or dog that you adopt. My cat's name is Parchomp. But I recently got my first chicken and my first cow. Yeah. and I asked my friend what I should name the chicken. And they said, I don't know, how about Omelet? So I named it Omelet. But then for the cow, I was trying to come up with a really clever name. And I decided to name all of my animals after, like, food and stuff. Except maybe the blue chicken. I might name that Kojiro. but I have the cow, and it's a brown cow. So I wanted to name it something chocolatey. So I named it, its name is Moose. Moose with several O's. Like chocolate mousse. Moose. That's her name. Her name is Moose. Yeah, I thought it was really clever. I thought it was really smart. Yeah, here, I'll write it out. Her name is Moose. Yeah. Weekend trips to visit your pawn shops unannounced at their homes. Oh, it's gonna freak out at my pawn shops. They're gonna be like, I haven't cleaned my room. I haven't prepared for guests. And then I have to be like, oh, I don't care. Unless your house is stinky. If your house is stinky, then I don't know. I spend a lot of time inside, so I try to go out as much as possible when I can. It definitely makes a difference. Yeah, it's good to go out. I try to like go take walks around my neighborhood, go out on walks. Like every so often I'll try to take walks, you know, like even if it's just small things that you can do. Or maybe you can like take a drive down to your local park and just spend some time there. Wait, maybe you could like plan a picnic? Well, I guess it's getting kind of cold for that now. But like if it's not too cold, you could like plan a picnic in your local park. Like something that doesn't cost a lot of money. It just kind of gives you a little bit of a break from your normal life, you know? And I think picnics are fun. I remember I asked Fabros to remind me to go take like a picnic in the summer, but I actually didn't have time to. I still haven't done it. Sad. Now it's kind of cold out for like the barbecue hot dog picnic in the park. Oh man. Yeah. Howdy. Hello. How you doing? Facebook told me that brown cows make the chocolate milk. Is it like that Facebook AI thing? I don't like that they added that. There's like AI suggestions that can pop up under posts, and it's like, so you can ask it questions about the post. But I never use it. The only times I've ever used it was when I accidentally tap on it, because I'm always on Facebook on my phone, and sometimes I fat finger the AI button, and I'm just like, no, I don't want to ask you a question. I've never legit used it. Yeah, and sometimes it gives you weird stuff though. Yeah, the picnic's surrounded by 2 feet of snow. I mean, maybe, if you like ice baths. Wait, does anybody here like ice baths? I've never taken an ice bath before. It's like you take a bath in ice. That's it. That's it. It's just an ice bath. Yeah. I've never taken one. I don't think I want to. I think I've heard they're good for you. Are they really? Is dunking your body in a tub of ice water really that good for you? Yeah. I recently cleaned my room because I joined a VTuber room review and they gave me the "Bitch, you live like this" award. Well, hey, that means your room stood out. They gave you an award. Yeah, I feel like my room would get a similar reaction because my room still has all the boxes in it from when I moved. Yeah. But I guess speaking of moving, my whole road trip was to go get like a family memento. It's this old TV from my grandma, which I did not take photos of. But I decided instead of driving it all the way back, I decided to put it in a storage unit that was like, you know, around there. And like, I think I've mentioned this before, but like, I really want to try to move in like the next year or two. I'm gonna try to be really serious about saving for a move. Especially like now, I don't got my wisdom tooth surgery that I'm paying for anymore. That got fully paid off a couple months ago. I could save a bit more money. I'm gonna try to save up a lot, and then I get to move. Yeah. Yeah, I'm moving to a new pod. I want to try. It's really hard, but I want to try. And then I just gotta make the drive all the way back over there at some point in the future. At some point. Hi, DK! Hope you enjoyed your trip, baby. I did! Hi! Thank you for dropping by. You like my costume? I'm Cheeto. Yeah! Why is having health problems so expensive? I swear. I know, right? It was like $2,000. Which I will say, for a surgery in America, that's very cheap. I've heard them go for a lot more. But it took me like a year to pay it off. So I'm happy that it's finally paid off. Cause I want to finally get like an actual house. I live in a rental house, and it's not very good. That's actually kind of funny. I shared that photo of the house centipede that I found in my shower, and there were some people saying like, well, if you got something like that in your house, you probably got other bugs. And I didn't really respond to a lot of them, but I was just thinking like, yeah, I probably do. I live in a house that's full of holes. There's bugs everywhere. I don't live in a nice house. I mean, it's nice enough, I guess. It's a roof over my head. I guess there's that. You know, I'm grateful for what I got, but also it could be a lot nicer. You look very familiar. Whoa, are you sure? Well, you think so? Crazy. Why are there so many holes in your house? It's because it's an old house. I live in an old house, and it's also not been very well cared for because I live in a rental, which means that there were previous tenants here. Although I will say, for the first time since I moved here, I came home from an extended trip out and did not smell cat pee. So, yeah, the cat pee might actually be faded. Normally I smell it after being away for an extended period. And I come home and it's like, you've been away from the smells so you can smell it, you know? You're not so used to it anymore so you can smell it. But this time, I didn't smell it. So I guess there's that. Yeah. It's okay, you can live with me. Awesome, packing my bags right now to move away. Move across the ocean. Yeah, most houses have some sort of pest it's impossible to avoid. Yeah, but I do feel like I see a lot of them in my house. Especially during the summer when you gotta have the window units in the window, the AC units in the window. Because my house does not have central AC. And it also, the heaters are a little bit better now than they used to be. But during the winters, the house gets really cold. Like really, really cold. And it doesn't help as I don't like to put pants on, so I don't want to put on pants that cover my legs like hip to toe. No, I'll just be cold. But the house gets really cold and it's full of holes and there's spider webs everywhere. We got lots of spiders that live in the house, and a lot of the stuff doesn't work properly. Currently we have to call somebody out to get something fixed on the wood stove that's downstairs. Because like it turns on, but the fan in it that's supposed to blow the warm air into the house is broken. So it's like it heats it up, but it's not blowing the hot air into the house. So it's like fine for now, but once it gets colder, it's gonna be a problem if it's not fixed. And then like we've had to fix and replace the refrigerator a couple of times. And there was that time we had a power surge. I remember actually, I think I was doing a member stream as Chio when that happened. I was in the middle of a stream as Chio and my house had a power surge. And then I found out some of the wires were like touching each other. It was a bit of a fire hazard. Also, there was one time there was a leak coming from the ceiling. So we called the landlord and they cut a hole into the ceiling. They never came out to fix it. There's still a hole in the ceiling. That literally happened like over a year ago. And there's still a hole in the ceiling downstairs. And the carpet is stained and old. And there's like holes in the walls. And we had a rat problem not that long ago. Also, the knob on the tub downstairs, it's like a tub with a shower head, right? Like a tub shower combo. The knob on it doesn't turn all the way. Out of nowhere, it just broke. It doesn't turn all the way. So you can't have full shower pressure, water pressure in the shower downstairs. And the toilet makes a weird noise. I don't know, just start doing it one day. You go down to the toilet and you hear it go like this, just like repetitive high-pitched noise. Sometimes I go and kick it and it stops for 2 seconds and then it starts again. We started kicking the toilet to make it stop. I'm ready to move out! And the landlords are so hard to get a hold of. We call them, we leave messages, we text them, they never respond. Never, ever, ever. Your toilet is haunted. Honestly, it might be. Houses are crazy expensive though. I'm kinda got my eyes on a trailer myself. Yeah, I'm thinking that's what I'll probably do too, is like, I wanna be closer to family again. And yeah, housing is expensive, so if I can save up just for like maybe like a mobile home to start with, get myself out there, and get my feet down, and then maybe get like a nicer house later. Yeah, I'm gonna start saving more seriously for it, and maybe there'll be something that can happen in the next couple of years. I'm hoping. I got my fingers crossed. I'm really hoping. Yeah. Wait, sorry, I had the book. When the floor creaks, the roof leaks. There's a terrible draft. Wait! I've heard that before. What is that from again? That sounds familiar. I've heard that. Yeah. So the floors actually do creak in my house too, though. There's no roof leaking, but the floors do creak. Oh, SpongeBob! Yeah! I was thinking, like, that sounds so familiar! Yeah! So what works, right? I guess the sinks work fine. The shower upstairs works, although whenever we turn it on the hot water, you can hear a dripping noise in the wall. I don't know, I told the landlord about that, and they were just like, well, so if it's causing a problem, that's their problem, I guess. Also, I'm pretty sure there's mold in my room because where my window unit is, I have there's like a towel that's like stuffed under the window unit so that the rain can't come in when it rains. That window seal has mold. Which kind of makes me wonder about the air quality in this room. But I know black mold's not good for your house. I don't know how to get rid of it though. Yeah, my house is not very nice. I I want a new house. I want to move. Surprised you don't get sick more often. Nah, I hardly ever get sick. Maybe the mold has just become one with me. I don't know. And fire mostly. And I don't want to burn down my house though. Oh. I don't know. If I move away, it'll be the landlord's problem. I love I can finally get a pet once I move away. I can finally get a pet and it'll be a nicer house and I can be a new family. I can actually have people over. Maybe I can make friends and have friends over. Yeah, and I won't be by myself so much anymore. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really hoping. But how long has it been? It's been 2 hours. I have to go to the actual stream page. My OBS won't show me the full stream link now because it technically got interrupted when I had to force shut off my PC earlier. So it shows me 2 hours, but I know we've been streaming for longer before that happened. How long has it been? How long has it been? 3 hours ago? Okay. Yeah, 3 hours. Yeah. Probably be a good time to wrap things up here in a minute. What kind of pet? I like the idea of getting a cat. I want to get a cat. And then I've also been entertaining the idea of maybe getting a reptile. But I feel less certain about a reptile because I've never had one before. So I'd have to like do a lot of research and stuff. Yeah. But a cat I feel very confident in. My family has many cats, so I've cared for them. Yeah. But I'm waiting until after I move. Well, I guess partially because bringing a pet that far would also be really hard. So it'd be easier to wait until after I move. But also, I can't get a cat because house smells like pee. I mean, I guess maybe it's fading, but I'm guessing a cat would smell it. Like, cats can smell better than we can. And then for a reptile, you have to make sure their tank, their enclosure, is like the proper temperature all the time. And in a house that does not have central heating or AC, I worry about that. So I want to wait until I get into a place where things are more temperate. You know? Is it considered slavery if you get a frog? Yes, I will get one and he will be my slave. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but I like the idea of having some of those. So I might get like one of those and stuff. Yeah, I'm really excited. Living here can get kind of lonely sometimes. So I'm really excited. Yeah. New phone, who this? Chill Chompy. That's me. Oh, hey, you know, while you guys are here watching the chill stream, make sure you check out this VTuber Rebbi Rompin's merch. I love her merch advertisement here. And make sure you check out the merch. You know, just being kind to another VTuber, helping chilling out their merch. Yeah. And damn it, Rebbi, maybe a pet fish. Nah, fish require a lot of work. I don't think I want a fish. You know. Also, fish, you gotta make sure their tank stays the same, a certain temp. So it's kind of the same thing as reptiles. Especially if you want tropical fish. I've never had a tropical fish, but I know especially for them, it's extra careful. You gotta be extra careful. It's so nice of you to promote her totally not, Rebbi. Yeah, I'm just such a kind and nice VTuber looking out for my fellow small VTubers. I don't think I even count as a small VTuber anymore. Do I? I feel like that answer is different. For like, what is a small VTuber? That answer is different depending on who you ask. I've seen a lot of people who think like, man, if I could get like 1,000 subs, 50 viewers, 20 viewers, I'd be like, whoa, that's so big, whoa. But personally, I mean, I don't know. I personally feel like I'm still on the small side, but I feel like I'm on the like small to medium border, I guess. I don't know. I don't put a lot of thought into it. I don't really think about numbers as much as I used to. I feel very comfortable where I am, so I mostly just think about content. But it is interesting sometimes to stop and like think about that sort of thing. You know? Maybe it's medium. You think so? You think so? I think you're a big YouTuber and you have connections with big VTubers too. Ah, thank you. I wouldn't say I'm a big YouTuber or VTuber, but I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. Medium is 100k though, so it is odd that 100 is small, but 100k is medium. Well, it depends on who you ask, because I've seen a lot of people who have different answers for it. Personally, I would say 100k is big VTuber. If you were to ask me, 100k? That's so many. That's so many. Whoa, whoa. But maybe I would feel differently about it once I am there. And then I could see, like, what sort of opportunities are there. If you reach 100,000 subscribers, and you have, like, a good CCV, the people that tune into your stream every day. You know, like, you might get different opportunities. I'd have to, like, see what it's like, I guess. My feelings might change. You know? You know? When the chat goes, GPS boo. That's when I'm like, how to read. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Sometimes I tune into, like, super big VTubers that have, like near 1 million views or whatever. Or, like, they do have 1 million views. And their chat goes so fast. It's like, oh my god. I don't know if I'll ever be, like, a big VTuber like that. It would be so cool. I don't know if it'll ever happen. But, like, sometimes I think about that, like. I think I would miss getting to like read you guys' messages. I feel like I would still try and like struggle a lot, but I would still try. I would still be trying to read your messages and be like, oh, okay, that one's gone now. you know. First plus ever order from the VTuber. Much love, Froggy Frog. Oh, thank you, Pete. Thank you. I hope you like it. Yeah, it should be, according to this, fulfillment should be in February. So, there'll be a little bit of a waiting period. We did decide to open the Fubo pre-orders pretty early. The 6-month anniversary was like the last big event that I'm hosting as Rebbi. So we felt it was the best time to open pre-orders, although it is a bit early. So, we're looking at February for the fulfillment. So, I really appreciate everyone's patience and love for the Fubo. Thank you so much. And also, if you ordered, or if you do order, anything alongside the Fubo, Kawa likes to send everything all at once. So, your other merch items, if you ordered anything else with the Fubo, will also arrive with the Fubo. So, a big thank you to everyone for your patience, and I really appreciate you guys. And I guess I should say as well, once again, this is probably going to be Rebbi's last merch drop, so if you guys are interested in any of this stuff, be sure to check it out before it's all gone. Yeah. I'm having so much fun yapping, but oh my god, my throat is starting to hurt a little bit. Well, not hurt, maybe just like tired. A little bit tired. I would really like to see the correlation between subs and CCV. I assume it isn't linear, and it's probably power law. I'm honestly not sure. That seems to depend on the person. Because I've seen people who get like a lot of subs and have a low CCV, and then I've seen people who have the same CCV with like way fewer subs, and then you see everything in between. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've really done like a hard look into it though, because like again, I'm pretty comfortable where I am. I don't feel the need to like micromanage the numbers. Like I guess I used to a little bit more. You know. Pete Froggy is dying though. Yeah, it's my Halloween costume. Do you like it? Yeah. Is my plus made by your hands personally? No, not my announced personally. It'll be made by the lovely. Ooh, actually, I don't even think Carl was making it. I think they were having manufacturers make it, and then they help ship it out. But I did get a lot of input into the plushie to make sure that it is 100% okay and satisfactory and will make Fabulous happy. Yeah. So I guess if you count input, I mean, it's not the same as, like, me making it personally, but I did have a lot of input into it. Yeah. I think CCV depends more on the active audience and subcount. Yeah, it is. It's like the number of people that show up, concurrent viewers, number of people that show up to stream every day. Yeah. Rather than subs, the real metric is CCV. 2 digits is small, 3 digits is medium, 4 digits is large, and 5 digits is huge. Well, I guess I'm in the medium section then. Yeah. Thank you guys for showing up to my stream every day. Thank you. Oh, we're shaking your chin. Oh! I was trying to be helpful and like actually answer questions about the product. You're so silly. Hearing and knowing you're doing well so makes me happy, Rebbi. Yeah, I'm like super happy and excited. I feel like if I told you guys every day how excited I am for like the Chio stuff, then like you guys would just be hearing me yap about it all the time. I'm like thinking about it every day, and I check my email every day, and I'm looking forward to it because we're almost at the point where it'll get started. Oh, okay, but I'm gonna go ahead and show me the YouTube page. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and get a raid set up because I think we're gonna go ahead and end here in a minute. Oh, let me see. They changed the UI for this page while I was gone. How do I set up the raid now? Okay, wait, I found it. Okay, I found it. They changed the UI for the page with all the details on stream. Oh, there's 2 different girls playing horror games that I love. Oh. Okay, wait, is this person about to end? I love these games. They're so good. Let me make sure they're not about to end first. Okay, no, we're good. Yeah. Alrighty. Oh, okay, we got that sorted out. Just trying to listen for a sec. Have a good day, Froggy. Oh, thank you, Pete. Hope you have a great day, too. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you. Plus, having 200 CCV with 13k subs is a lot more impressive than 2,000 CCV with 1.8 million subs. This is true. I mean, well, I don't know. I still feel like I know it's about like the difference in the numbers, but like, man, 2,000, that's really impressive. I look up to people that have like, wow. Someday I hope that I can maybe be a little closer to that too. I want to hit 100k. 100k. And I guess it'll be on like the Chio channel. Which actually would be a little bit easier. Chio did have more subs. Wait a minute, Chio. True blood and personalities, loving it. Hi, Caloric. Yeah, this is my costume. Do you like it? Guys, I'm not gone yet. Stop sitting by. I'm still here. Yeah. I'm gonna yap for at least a couple more minutes. Especially because Caloric just got here. So we have to yap for another couple minutes. Hey, yeah. Always nice hearing your cute voice regardless of model. I'm also excited for your Dino revival. Thank you. Yeah, like, sometimes I'm so excited for, like, the start to, like, the motto. Sometimes I forget that we technically still have a couple months left to go. Before, like, the actual move happens. But it's like, it's almost here. It's almost here. I'm really excited. We got 2 more months. Yeah. Well, at the very least, I'm hoping there's no delay to it. Because that could always happen for, like, various reasons. When you commission something, there could be delays. But assuming there's no delays, it's about 2 months. You don't have to extend it for me, but I appreciate it nonetheless. But I feel bad. I feel bad when I'm about to end and then I see someone who came in and then they're like, oh, stream's ending, but I just got here. And I feel bad. Well, Gano is gone. I'm still here! Can't believe he's gone already. I miss him most. Oh, man, if that's how you feel, maybe I should just leave. Maybe I should just go. Anyway, I just got here for the donuts, please. Snuffer, you've been here! You've been here since, like, the whole time, the beginning. Don't forget about the promo shorts on the Cheer channel. Personally, I like the idea of weekly dino facts. This is true. I should think of, like, more things that I can do. I don't know, I've been wanting to do more niche content. I've been thinking about that. I need to do bigger things that stand out a bit more. It's hard, though. I feel like shorts is easy when it's like content that you already do. I do know some VTubers where their shorts are like like how Rebbi does like her animal facts, her like bug and animal facts about interesting animals. Which, by the way, I wonder if she's ever done a video on the hammer-headed bat. If she hasn't, that's an idea. Yeah. What was I going to say? Yeah, I want to do shorts. I feel like it's I don't know. Because, like, stream clips can do well, but it really depends on what the clip is, how it's edited, how you present the information in your clip. Yeah, in my opinion, it's really important to make sure that the clip content is super clear and understandable. There's so much there to pay attention to. I almost wonder if it's easier to do scripted content. I don't know. Is short form content more directed internally towards your audience or externally towards new viewers? I guess I always would have said kind of both, but I guess that could look different depending on your specifics. Like, I don't know. I don't really know. Good morning, baby. Can't wait to start your 8-hour stream this morning. No! It's not morning now! But yeah, I'll start like brainstorming for that. I wanna try to do more stuff. I feel like I always say that, but I really want to do a lot with Chino. And I have time to plan stuff now before we like move over, so we should use these months wisely. Yeah. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and hop off so I can get started on that. So, thank you everybody for coming. Hey, now we're trying to exhaust the poor thing. I can definitely not yap for that long. Well, I guess I have. I have before when it comes to like the fundraiser stream that was 10 hours. But it's hard to do on command. I don't really know how I do it on command. Ooh. Yeah. The shorts that blew up seem to be the ones like, why does VTuber does /is XD? Really? You know, I should look at other people who do really well and see kind of like what they're doing. Maybe they'll give me some ideas for how I can make my own shorts. Maybe there's something I can learn there. She came back just to leave her yet. No, I'm back! I'm back! Although, I will say, I don't have a schedule out yet, because I kind of came back in the middle of the week. So, until like Monday, we might do like Gorilla over the next couple of days. I might stream again tomorrow. Get something planned for tomorrow. I don't know. It's kind of like weird timing, but I will have a schedule out for this coming week. So I guess we'll like play it by ear for like the next like 2 days, and then after that we have our schedule. Middle of the week, man, but it's Friday. I came back 2 days ago. That's the middle of the week. Yeah. Ooh. Everyone's happy to see you tomorrow, but it's cool if you can. I think so, but I definitely shouldn't use up too much of my energy if I was streaming again tomorrow. So. Suggested channel on Discord can be a good way to find ideas. That is true, but I think that would require you guys being able to have free speech, and free frobble speech is outlawed in the Discord. Yeah, well, you got me there. Hey, I'm so smart. I got you, yeah. But I'm gonna go ahead and hop off. I'll probably be streaming again tomorrow, and I will have the schedule out for this coming week. In a couple of days, I'll make it. I usually make it on Sunday. I usually make it and put it up on Sunday. So Sunday, you'll probably see the schedule, and then we'll get right back into our usual flow of having our streams every week. Yeah. Just see like what we want to do for like October. I want to play spooky games, but like it's like weird because I also want to play the spooky games as Tio, and it's so annoying. We'll see. You can restrict speech to that one channel. Yeah, but that requires needing someone to moderate that one channel, and I don't want to do that. That's the whole reason that I have the Discord set up the way that it is because I don't want to have to moderate it. I think if I were to like change the Discord, or like let's say when I set up Chios, and let's say it was set up differently, I feel like going from what it is now to something like that, I would feel pressured to like check on it all the time to make sure like that like nobody's like causing trouble or starting stuff. It's nice and easy the way it's set up. I don't have to worry about that. You know. This is the first time I've seen this model. Very cute. Hi, Monster Man. Hi. I don't know. Oh my god, it's the Chio 2.0 model. It came early. It's my Halloween costume because it's October. Spooky. Yeah. Oh, we should definitely play Phasmo. Phasmo's got the Halloween event coming out. Oh, I heard it's the Blood Moon event. We can get the Blood Moon trophy. I wasn't able to get that last year because I checked on it. I think I got like really sick around that time, so I didn't want to be on my PC constantly. And then by the time I went and checked it, it was like 45 minutes past the closing time. It was so annoying. But we might be able to get the Blood Moon trophy now. So I'm like super excited. I don't know if they've already started that or if it'll like actually officially start closer to Halloween, but they are doing it at some point this month. Lurking because I'm working. Have a great day. Oh, thank you, Ghost Star. We're actually about to end off here in a minute. I appreciate you coming by. Hope you have a great day at work. Just play the scary games as Rebbi, then as Chio, and act like you've never played it before. But I know some people find it way more entertaining when I'm playing a game for the first time. So I feel a little self-conscious replaying too many games. It's so hard and awkward for like the next couple of months as Rebbi because like I want to do exciting, interesting things, but I also want to save all my good ideas for the channel I'm gonna be active on, and it's so annoying. Yeah. But we'll figure it out. I'll take a look at like some spooky games. Maybe we can find some spooky games to play. And then of course we still have some ongoing games. We can still play Silk Song because I haven't finished it. Technically didn't do everything in the original holiday. We can get at least one more stream out of that, if not like 2 more maybe. And Thief Simulator 2, we were still playing that. Yeah. Yeah, and we could play more of the VSMP and stuff too. So we could do stuff. We could do stuff. And I'm really excited when we go back over to the cheer channel. I'm gonna play dinosaur games. I'm gonna play prehistoric hunt. Yeah, I'm really excited. They released some updates since the last time I got to play. So I'm gonna play prehistoric hunt. Hunt all the dinosaurs. Yeah. You're kind of sitting in a weird limbo right now, unfortunately. Yeah, it's super weird. I wish it was over already, but we still have to wait a little bit longer. Oh, it's not spooky, but since you simulate platform just like Halloween, you can check out. Oh, Sakura Rice and Ruin. I've heard of that. I've heard of that one. That one might be good. Yeah. Blossom Fighters. Yeah. Oh, you know what we could do? I have some frog games. We can play the frog games while it's Rebbi, and then we play the dino game. It's chill. Yeah. That'd be the idea. We can play more froggy games. Yeah, you gotta play the frog games so you still frog. This is true. We have the same brain cell, same thought. Okay, but now I'm actually gonna go ahead and head out. I don't want to push myself too much. Especially, like, getting back into yapping this much when you've gone, like, 2 weeks without yapping, I feel like I have to build up my energy again. So, I'm gonna go ahead and end it off here. Ooh, we're gonna play Frog Factions. Oh, maybe Frog Fractions. I can check it out. I've never played that one before. Yeah. I'll check out the different frog games. I have some already. We can play more Mudboard. I do have this game called Frogun as well that I've not played. I've had it for a while. I've not played it. We can play that one too. And I can check out other froggy games. Yeah, I'm gonna go and head off. I'll probably be streaming it tomorrow, and then I will have next week's schedule out on Sunday. So, I will see you guys then. Thank you for coming by, and thank you for all the compliments on my costume. I'm glad that you liked it. I'm gonna like take some photos and post them on Twitter. I'm gonna be like, huh? Yeah. I'll see you guys. Thank you. It was nice to see you today. I'm glad to be back. I'll see you in a bit. Okay. Bye-bye. 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 Yeah. Komiko, bye! Thanks for stopping by. Hi. Okay, bye-bye now.